live on Instagram, and then we can get started. Come on. Come on, Instagram.
Is it doing it? Do it have our
Because
messages?
we
Are we
are
live?
live. Here we go. We are live. We are live. Welcome to Chat Her Up. Today we are going to do a recap and review of Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10 Reunion Part 1. Today, as commentators, you have myself, ding, 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 Dr. Joy, pre-PhD. That don't
Mm-hmm.
exist, to be clear.
Honor.
In the middle here, we got Pretty Doll Montique. Go, Montique. Go,
Go me. I'm petty
and on
and
the
I'm
end
pretty.
over here, and over the end over here, we got Demisio.
Hey guys,
Hi,
Stream Luck or
Jay.
Something by Hilary Duff out this Friday. She's making her comeback to save pop music along with Taylor.
Oh Lord! You know
Okay.
who else had an album to come out this week? Jill Scott.
No, I didn't know that.
Came out on the 13th, Thursday.
I love me some Jilly from Philly, so okay.
hmm Yeah,
Uh,
she came
I'm
out
gonna
with
have
a
to
new
check that
album.
out.
I listened to most of it. I haven't listened it all the way through, but
But all
yeah.
right. So we have some chat stick moments. I'll start with mine. I don't know if you all noticed or seen I saw it on Instagram where um there's a, I don't know if it's a commercial or what, but Giselle and y'all liar Stacy are doing something for the Olympics, and they say they may not have to agree on anything, but they agree on that, and they both look very beautiful. So Stacy is already getting her little side gig coins from Bravo because it took Wendy forever. So
Mm.
that they like Stacy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. They oh yeah, I've
It might
known
have
that
been
it's
her and Karen if Karen's situation wasn't as like it is, but I guess instead of Karen they used Stacy.
no, I think Stacy is very corporate and she's palatable to a lot of different eyes. I don't know if y'all noticed this. I've noticed, at least I have, there's a lot of non-melanated people watching Potomac. I,
Oh
I
yeah.
noticed I noticed the uptick in some of these groups.
I
You
mean, there's
know,
people all over the world
of
that are
course, we
watching
knew
them. So
that,
like,
but I'm talking about in larger numbers. They're just discovering it. Like there is a
Potomac.
running trend, even on like TikTok. People were saying, "Tell me something that I'll understand when I start Potomac," and it's always unmelanated people,
Well,
and
I
so
done
they,
told all my unmelanated friends to watch it, so I may have
yeah,
helped. Cause I'm
yeah,
like, y'all need to watch these girls, cause they top tier to me. But all
yeah.
right, what? Who else got something?
Demisio.
He on me. Me,
Well,
me,
while he on hold for a second, at this
I'm
point
here.
we, oh, go ahead.
I was saying the Kelly died stuff. Kelly died from the Orange County franchise is currently feuding online with a doctor, a surgeon, because the surgeon redid like she did like Kelly I think was talking about I think maybe it was the Geo stuff and she reshared it and gave her opinion and Kelly Dodd has been crashing out ever since like and they've just been going back and forth and she has been wearing Kelly Dodd out, honey.
so
I
what
said, who is this
platforms is
lady?
this
Like,
on?
get her own housewives. Like, quick, fast, and hurry. Like, who is this? Like, she's gorgeous.
But what? Where she? Is it
Like,
on
she's.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Like where?
It's on Instagram. It's on Instagram. I'll have to send it to you
Okay,
guys
I'll look
and
for
send
it.
it to you on Instagram
Yeah, I want to see.
so you can see it. Yeah, she has been wearing. When I say she has been wearing Kelly out, Kelly should just left that lady alone. Seriously.
She
Like
on my
I'm like,
butt.
who is this? I say, who is this lady? Like we need to get her on.
Some people are just good
Like
Let's find
it's
her.
that good,
reading.
and she's very intelligent. Like you can tell, like baby, you can tell by not even just because of her credentials, but baby, you can tell this lady is educated and went to school and everything. Like oh my god, like she just girl. When I got to see, y'all have to see that. Like it's just
Okay. We have to share it on our social
Kelly
media too,
low.
so
I'm just
people can
like,
look at it.
Kelly, just stop responding to this lady. And the lady's so petty. She's also very petty. She was like, every time you make a video, Kelly, I'm gonna make another video and wear you out again. And I said, you know what? That's my type of bitch right there. And she has the means and the capability. And it's just like, maybe when you look at Kelly videos and then you look at hers, it's just like, Kelly, girl, you're losing the argument by a lot. Learn when to just bow out gracefully when you cannot win a read off. Like, this is not Shannon Bedore you're arguing with, babe. It's not.
Okay.
It is not Vicky
And Joy, did you
Gunvalson.
have one?
I was just gonna say at this point, I think everybody know that New York was supposed to do a new show. The some of the four of the original Housewives of New York was supposed to do a show on We, which is still
E.
under. Was it? Oh yeah, it was E. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
E. And they're all under NBC's window, but it was different. And I would assume that if it's really good, they would have brought it back to Bravo anyway, possibly. But
Okay. Yeah.
what's the girl name that went on? Apparently, I don't even know who this woman's name because I didn't watch New York. I only watched New York
You talking
one
about
season.
Jill?
Yeah, Jill
No,
and
he is no longer under
Yeah,
NBC
it's
at
no
all.
longer under. I didn't realize that either.
E
Yeah,
is
because
in
that's
it.
why Andy said I don't want to
Yeah,
talk
no.
about her. Let E handle it. So I don't know
Oh,
when
okay.
they separated, but
I know that there's been a lot of buying of company. It's a group of
mhm.
people that's been buying up a lot of media. That's a part of that conspiracy that I was telling you earlier too. It's deep. But anyway,
All
um,
right.
Jill after the Super Bowl thought it would be a great
Oh,
idea to run her mouth about the fact that Bad Bunny didn't know English and there wasn't no white people out there and just going on and on and on. I don't know why she thought that
Yes,
was
it's
a
just
good
and
like
idea.
I don't really want to
Jill,
get
like
into this, but I
girl.
am. I have been
Yes.
all my life the only black person in several rooms, and I have
Mm,
never been like, "Oh my God, there's only me." We are used to that. We're used to not seeing ourselves in places or being the only one,
that is
and
so
they
true.
couldn't handle it for 15 minutes,
Yeah, that is
and that
so
is
true.
crazy to me.
That is so true.
It's
That is
crazy to
so
me how
true.
many times there's no black people. There was anywhere in a lot of places, and it's okay. But the one little 15 minutes, it was too much, and I just don't understand it. I just
I
don't
didn't
get it.
understand it either because I don't know a lick of Spanish. I took Spanish for 2 years and I can't tell you nothing. But I watched it from an artistic point of view. I just remember thinking they're very similar to us. I've always thought.
Yeah,
Um, and Puerto Ricans, my daughter is fascinated with. She just left Puerto Rico literally last week. She's fascinated with Puerto Rican culture, but I thought it was a beautiful presentation, even though I didn't understand a word of it.
yeah.
It's
I
not
mean,
anything
these people
I would
listen to
have
K-pop.
understood.
They don't understand,
Right,
and I'm telling you, and they don't understand none of K-pop. Okay,
right,
my daughter's one of them.
yeah,
Why can't they have 15
Watch.
minutes of bad? I just don't understand. But
yeah.
anyway, okay, y'all ready?
It may
Just them
right,
people
and I'm
be
just
saying.
like you. If you decide to sit through it once, it ain't like you got to keep sitting through it. You know
Right.
what I mean? It wasn't
Literally,
that
it's
big
just
of a
like
deal.
Jill. Like it's just like you.
Yeah.
Just it's like Jill. Why would you do
Long
that? It's
story short,
like
she got fired. Yeah,
I
I
think it's
forgot
just
to mention
stupid.
that part. Look, she didn't got
Yeah, she got.
fired
yeah.
from a
But it's
That's
just
job
why
like
she
that she
got to get.
Jill. It's like you ruined a good thing, even
she
though
got fired
Ramona
on her
and
day
some of
off.
them are racist,
Ah,
are a
that's
little
is
racist.
that Callie? Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
Cal.
what's
Yeah,
so
it's like
crazy is,
even though they are a little racist, like Ramona and stuff like that, it's just
yeah,
like
they
I'm
are.
still gonna
Yeah.
watch it for like the nostalgia purposes. But it's just like, Jill, you just have to go and fuck it up before it even gets started. Like,
It's so
That was
crazy.
weird. That's weird because, like, who cares what you think? Like, what would make you? That was so stupid because it's like that wasn't anything that she was being paid to do or
And
asked to
that,
do.
and they said her significant other, or boyfriend, was like, "Don't do it. You're going live. Don't go live." And she was like, "I don't care. It's my opinion. I didn't watch it, but that's what I heard." And if she did that, she all got a warning, and she still didn't listen.
Yeah.
Foolishness.
Yeah, that was just stupid. Like every opinion that's in your head don't have to come out of your mouth. I tell my daughter that on a regular basis because
Oh,
that little girl is blunt.
okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
friends tell me that all the time too. That it's been one
yeah,
of their biggest gripes with me. They be like, "You don't gotta say everything just because you think it," and I'm just
right,
like,
right.
Sometimes
"Well,
the quiet
no, I
parts do
do."
not need to be said out loud. Okay, just
It's
No,
like, well,
I
no, I
mean,
do.
even truth. I learned. This is my daddy was the king of idioms, and he would say that truth out of season will get you killed.
yeah.
Like
Amen.
truth out of season. So even if it's the truth, because people get
Mhm.
wrapped up with I'm keeping it real, everything don't need to be said.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
did.
certain things ain't worth it. How many situations would we had avoided if we just shut the hell up at that moment?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
it,
you
a
got.
lot of
What is it? You about to lose your job? She
right,
was.
right, right, right.
All right, y'all ready? That was
All right,
like we
yeah.
did
Let's
good. We
go
did
and get ready.
15
Let's go
minutes.
and
We did good.
jump in this episode. All
Wait,
right,
did y'all talk about Guthrie?
we haven't.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't. We talked about it off air. You want to do it
Oh,
right quick? Do it quick. But yeah,
I,
it's you can't even do it quick, but do it
yeah,
quick.
it's too long to do it quick. But
I know.
okay, we can go on.
We'll talk about it at the end because there
yeah,
is.
that's
Hmm.
exactly.
But
We done
you
lost people. They
notice.
done left. So I'm trying to get
Wait
us
a minute,
Yeah.
but
moving.
let me
Okay.
say this. Um, they are deleting videos that we just shared about Nancy Guthrie in our personal messages. We're not deleting it. The government is. Somebody is
I didn't
because
delete
Oh,
it.
somebody shared with us that uh the TMZ thing that
yeah.
they just released because TMZ is saying you done sent me 4 letters and he started reading the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Something is going on. Like there's a conspiracy out there. If y'all want to hear the conspiracy, stay to the end because
Yeah,
I'll
stay
tell
to
you.
the end. Y'all don't
Because
leave us now.
Mm-hmm.
Contact the
yeah,
people who left. We
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
seriously, it's deep,
Okay.
and I'm
Let me
willing
get
to
my
tell
notes.
you.
I'm ready.
All
What's
right,
my
let's
notes?
start. We can start
All
from
right.
the beginning where
Okay.
Eddie
So
and
can I go
Wendy.
first?
Yes, man. I was just trying to say. I thought you was looking for. So I was trying to help you, but
I'll go ahead and set it up because I got something to say.
I was just gonna say that it begins with Eddie and Wendy just 1 week after their arrest. So
Okay.
I know.
So
So, there you go.
that's what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah, go.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like, Wendy must have needed money because to me, all the flashbacks that Bravo showed of all her extravaganceness and 2020, her surgery, her coming in on the yacht, her doing all these things, it's not helping her, in my opinion. And then the little sit down that they did, to me, I thought it made them look guilty as hell. I don't know. What's y'all thoughts? I don't know. I didn't like it. I think she should have stayed home.
Who want to go first? I'll go. I didn't see that. When I saw that scene, I didn't think it made him look guilty. I don't know how y'all took this, but when Wendy was telling him that I'm gonna be different after this, and she kept emphasizing that, she first asked him, how is this gonna affect our marriage? But then she reiterated, I'm gonna be different after this. And he said something. She was like, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna be different after this. In my
He said God
opinion.
got it. I wrote it all down. He said God
Yeah,
got it.
God
We're gonna
got
get
her.
through it.
This
Yeah.
is how I interpret this. This is I'm finna get ghetto. Nigga, you got me in this shit.
No,
Yeah,
she got herself in this. Eddie
no,
ain't going
listen,
around.
listen.
Go ahead.
I had your back because I'm your wife. You done got me in this, and
No.
I'm finna leave my babies. I felt like she was inadvertently blaming him. Now, that's just my opinion. Go.
I
She
don't
the
know
one who got
how
caught
you
laying the
got that
jury.
from
He did
that.
not.
Because
She
she
still ran
said,
the jury. She returned. It was all her purchases mainly. This was Wendy trying to put on a facade that she was bigger and better than everybody, could dress better than everybody, could have a TV show, could have candles, could have all these things, putting them more and more in debt. Even if it was him trying to get out of debt, she caused some of this. It's not only him.
y'all ever met either y'all ever dated an African?
No.
No.
Okay, so that's why. Let me tell you
Well, I mean,
something.
I've slept with,
I know Africans.
but
I know them.
I have
And
never
they're a
met.
different kind of African because he went against his family for her. Wendy has power over this man. Not anybody just gonna leave their family.
Wendy must got some good puss,
It's the
honey.
difference with their dynamic is totally different.
I'm just saying, cause she right, Matique right. It's like, girl, Wendy must got some good puss
Yeah.
or something, girl. Because, girl, you got that
I,
man to leave his family behind. You ain't
I have
lying,
not.
T.
I've never met a docile, successful African.
You did
I've
it. Ed.
met, huh?
Eddie's one.
I've never met a docile, like weak-minded African that because he is not. Um, Eddie, I just don't get that. I've always thought that he ran the show. I always thought that she's more submissive at home than we think. Some women, when they're out in the world, they are bitchs, and then they come home and are soft to their dudes. We actually see it with Heavenly. We actually see it
Heavenly
with
still run
Heavenly.
daddy too though.
She's very docile with him, but in the world she's like a range. I don't, and Eddie eats that up. I just don't see Eddie as this docile man who she could come. I told y'all, I think I told y'all at the beginning of the season, I'll say it again. I think one day they both they needed, for whatever their reasons, they needed some money.
Mm-hmm.
And Eddie sat on the end of the bed looking with his back to her and said, "This is what we gonna do when we leave for Jamaica. You gonna take the kids, you gonna fill up the car, and you gonna take them to go get some snacks, and I'm gonna throw some of this stuff around." Because that's all they did was just their bedroom.
I mean, he may have done that, but she caused a lot of the reason that they needed to do
I'm
that.
not arguing that part. You're talking about the emotional.
And so she can't be mad at him talking about, I'm gonna be different. You should have been different before then. You shouldn't have needed all this crap.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Like,
Eddie
that's not
wants
on
to
him to me.
please
That's on
her.
her.
I think Eddie wants to please her. Because
Yeah.
I do believe he loves her. I actually believe that. I don't believe this is no marriage of convenience. I believe that he loves her. It's actually really nice to see.
I love their marriage.
Yeah,
I just really think she shouldn't have came. Bravo's not doing her any favors with what they're showing.
They're not.
They just not.
They play, but that's why I asked y'all at the beginning of the season, did y'all think this was Wendy's plan, or it just kind of fell like that?
It was Wendy's plan.
I don't know. I think they probably collabed on it together.
I think so too.
I think it was like a joint thing. I think maybe Eddie came. No, we need to do this again. That's what I think happened. I think it was probably, and they maybe got away with that shit a couple of times, and probably cashed in some nice size chicks, and they was like, oh.
Well, somebody, I mean,
I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel.
It just seemed like a silly crime.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe a lawyer with email.
Did y'all hear anything I said?
In and out.
You went in and out, baby steaks.
Oh, I said that I feel like it was like a joint thing. I think maybe it was Eddie's idea originally, and I think they maybe got away with it a couple of times and got maybe some nice chicks. And I think Wendy, seen that and was like, "Oh shit, okay," one of them type things. And then they just finally got caught. That's what I think it is. What happened?
So they're Nigerian scammers.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I think happened. I'm just saying.
That's what people are calling them
to me. I think because Wendy is so like materialistic, it probably was like I said, when she seen them get away with that like them first couple of times, she was like, oh,
And what's so crazy is in one of those flashbacks, I think it was at her 40th birthday, they were like giving her all these accolades, and she was like, I never really felt like I was enough until I became 40. And she has been trying to prove so much to people.
Yeah,
I think that's why they got in trouble.
Even her daddy,
and her daddy was the main person.
Yeah, she wanted to went all the way to Africa so she could show how successful she is. She wanted him to be proud.
And he didn't see her.
He didn't even see her.
Well, yeah, I mean, when they was doing them flashbacks, I was like,
I really hope
they didn't have to show all that.
I really hope they get out of this. I don't know why I'm
I
rooting
do
for the
too.
so-called bad guy here, but I really hope they get out of this. Like for real, for real.
I do too. I mean, yeah, I'm with
I
you. I
do
mean, we
too.
shouldn't. If it's a crime, they should be in the trouble that they're in. But for some reason, I wish just let it go. Just
Yeah, like let them get back their little 20, because y'all know they only got
twenty
$25,000.
five thousand. Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
They
all.
let
didn't
them
even
go.
get
Leave
the.
them
That's
alone.
all.
But
They should. Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
they gave 400 and some $1,000 worth of claims
That's what's gonna get them in
because
Hmm.
trouble.
they never believed them from the jump.
Yeah.
They didn't
But they
believe them
should have
from the jump.
known if you only getting 25,000. Why you not worried?
And
They
yeah,
Child,
I'd agree
were.
with
listen,
that.
the
They
government
were.
scam, the
Don't
government
y'all
and these
remember the first
insurance
couple
companies
articles that came
scam
out?
us all the time.
Wait a minute,
So
Demetria.
I am okay with what Wendy and them did. I'm not mad. Same thing with Teresa and them. The government scam us all the time.
They
So
do.
what? Teresa and them lied on their IRS stuff. And
Yeah.
the government take money from us every time we get paid,
They made an
every time we
example
go to
out
the
of them.
grocery store, when we pay our damn bills. They always taking some thing from us. So who
Yeah.
gives a I don't be caring about shit like that. They ain't kill nobody. They just
Well,
took
they said
money
that
from
it's not
people
a
that take
non-victimless crime, didn't they? They
yeah,
trying
it's
to.
like
Mm-hmm.
they taking money from people that take money from us every day.
Yeah.
Whoop de
Insurance
doo.
companies don't make money giving out checks. They make money by not. And
Yep.
they I'm not saying that I don't know what consequences they should have, but I don't think both of them should be away from their babies.
Child, they need to pay their money, pay their money back, and call it a fucking day. Fine
That's
them.
That
it.
wasn't even the insurance company that they really talking about, bro. The jewelry companies were only one, but the homeowners insurance didn't even pay out, but they charging her for $423,000, some stupid number like that.
So if
Yeah.
they didn't get the money that they filed for, what is the problem?
Because
They tried to. They got signatures on
they
different
put up the
documents,
claims. It is
fake
illegal
names,
to make a false
Hennessy
claim.
Jr.
Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
I
yeah,
mean,
Hmm.
yeah, because it's like 16 felonies.
yeah.
It's
That is
bad.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
I was
Ooh,
just,
child, that mean I'm supposed. Well, that mean I'm supposed to be in jail with Wendy now.
That's a
girl,
lie
honey, listen,
for. Don't say that
Cause
out
I didn't.
loud.
You say what?
Mhm.
listen. Don't talk about it. We talk about it offline. Okay.
I'm screaming.
Let's go through it. So the
Y'all
cameras
so
went back to
funny.
their house a week later. Because I thought they were filming everybody, but evidently they just filmed that because they said they were back filming. So they just filmed Wendy and Eddie.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
they
That's what
went to get right to the point.
I heard.
Okay, we didn't need Giselle News reaction. Nobody cared.
Hmm.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but I thought that's what they were doing.
Giselle has been
Um,
very supportive. If y'all haven't
she
peeped
has
it.
been. I think that's why they
Okay,
sent
but
Giselle
you know
beside
what?
her. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about
She
too. But
had
go
been
ahead, Kat.
very supportive. She don't
Yeah.
even talk about it on her podcast. She let Robin do all the talking.
Yeah.
Well, good on Giselle for finally doing right by one of her friends for once in her life.
I don't think.
Okay,
I think that
did
when
we
you're
watch the
Giselle,
She
same
did
friend,
right by
you're
show?
her
Karen
friend.
too.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
yeah, that's true.
Did we
What?
So,
watch the
two of
same
her
show?
friends.
We couldn't
What you
have
say?
watched the same show. Because Wendy, I mean, if anything, Giselle showed right at the beginning of the reunion that Wendy is not her friend. The minute that Andy said, "Okay, you're sitting next to Wendy. I need you to," and what she say? Would
I
you
don't
ever
think
do?
she
Hold her
cares
hand.
about that.
She,
I
So
don't
but
think
it
she
she,
cares.
no,
seemed
she
like
didn't phrase it in a
it
mean
seemed
way.
like
She
a
said,
game
"What do you want me
from
to do? Do you
the
want me to
first
hold her hand?"
moment. Yeah,
That was a
if
nice thing to say, in my
okay,
opinion. Like,
she shouldn't
you
have
put
to
me
be
beside
told.
her
Is
for
my
a
only
reason,
point.
Andy.
She shouldn't
You
have to
put me
be
beside her
told.
for a reason. What do you want me to do? Do you
She
want me
shouldn't
to
have to
hold
be
her hand?
told.
Like, what do you want me to do?
They
He
don't
said, "Do
know where
whatever
they're
you."
going to sit until they get out there. They're
Right?
supposed to
She did
tell them
not.
what to do.
Who I don't. Okay, what I'm saying is she should not have been told how to act and what to do. If that's your friend, then you
But
know
what
how to
she's
act with
saying
your
is, do you want
friends.
me to hold her hand? Do you what? How do you want me? Because they want Wendy to be relaxed.
Yes.
Okay,
The
well then,
producers. This is the
even
producer
more
in her.
proof
You
that they're
you
not
want
friends.
her
I
to
never
be
expected they
relaxed.
were anyway, but
Okay.
she's only doing that for the show. That girl don't give no crap about Wendy. Talking
Okay.
about what you want me to do.
All right. I thought they put this was my thinking. They knew that Giselle was one of the OGs. They knew that she was one of the ones who really hadn't talked bad about Wendy because Ashley had, so it couldn't be Ashley. They put her beside someone who they felt could keep Wendy calm. That's
Yeah,
how I looked at
because
it.
they were going to be asking some
Because they were
uncomfortable
going to ask her
questions
the
for her.
hard questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why she's sitting in
That's
the
how I
first
look at
chair.
TV. I don't know how y'all look at it, but that's
Me either.
exactly what I
Yeah,
thought.
we look at it artistically, like
Yeah.
for real. Sitting next to Andy means you got the most crap to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That means you're the. It's always safer to be in second or third chair. It's not good to necessarily be on the end because that means you got very little or you're a friend. But like for real, it is. We have made it a throne piece, and we've
No one's
watched.
questioning why she was in the first chair.
Huh?
No one's
She's
questioning
questioning
that.
why Giselle said, "What do you want me to do?" I felt like she was asking Andy, as her boss, as her producer, like, what is this set up for?
Yeah.
Because they have a game plan. This is TV. No matter
Mhm.
what you think, it's TV.
I know it's all a game for
So
Giselle.
she's
That's
like,
why
"What do you
I
want me to do? You
said
want me to
that.
hold her hand?
Mhm.
What do you want? What do you want?" Andy's like, "Just do whatever makes you comfortable." Because sitting beside somebody who you know may be going to jail, it's not an easy task.
It's not.
It's just not, friend
Mhm.
or not.
Like for real. This is,
For real.
we kind of like, but like if she, I can remember one of the things that Wendy said, Giselle said when they had first heard about the charges. She said, first thing she thought of, she said, look, I might not know Wendy backwards and forward, but one thing I do know is that she loves her children. She said, so to even be of a threat to be away from them for 15 years, that's a really big deal. So, I mean, I just
Right.
don't I just don't. I think that there is a sincere piece of respect there. She's an OG and she knows how to get past things because this
Yeah.
is a job.
She
But
And
it's
if
knows.
you notice,
also,
Giselle knows how to get
if you
past
notice when
things.
Andy got real
Hmm.
deep, she made a joke about, "Was that your sleep wig? Was that your neck?"
yeah,
Like she took
yes,
that
she
questioning
took
from
that. Yes,
Andy
it
to
takes
something
the
funny. Like y'all
yes.
you didn't even know. People don't notice that kind of stuff. She made
I
light
did.
of something
I
so Andy could
did.
stop
I
grilling
yes.
Wendy.
It's it, it's
She
who she
did.
is. We didn't have to like make a note of it. We know what's happening if you're
It's
watching
not
the
just a
show.
note of it. It's just I think that there is a sense of artistry to certain scenes that
Hmm.
we it would make reality TV so much fun if people saw it the way I did.
That's what it
because
is.
because I see it as a piece of art. I see it as everybody plays a part, like you would like a general sitcom. There's a slut. Ashley is the. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Like I think all of them bring something to the show.
Yeah, they
Even
do.
even people who I don't like. I think that they all have a place in a season. Some better than others. That's all. But yeah, I thought all the girls looked pretty in red. Which I think did the
I
dresses
thought so
look
too.
better
I felt
in
like
person?
they
Or
looked a lot better.
yeah,
I'm
than
still
they
waiting
did
for
in pictures.
Monique. I felt like Angel looked worse.
I told you that was cheap material.
That dang on her boobs. Y'all got to go back and watch it.
I saw it
They
crunched
hurt. I
together.
was hurting. It hurts so bad to see her boobs like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, they did look a lot better on TV. But did y'all peep when Stacy said that her dress was by a Nigerian designer, and Ashley was like, "The one that I used last year."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ashley just got to have something to say, don't she?
I'm like just so sick of her.
Oh my God.
I thought that was
I
hilarious. Okay,
mean, it's
um,
what Wendy said has some truth to it. Like Stacy, unlike Angel, Stacy actually watched reality TV before.
uh-huh.
Stacy actually knows what's the aesthetics, what would be a good place for me, and she figured that out real cute. That's why Wendy said, "You trying to steal my aesthetics? You got a successful business. You trying to copy me?" I know why they're saying these things because Stacy is watching. She figure out she's not an unintelligent person. She figure out what the people want and she'll give it to them. Like
I
this
like
whole lying thing, that's not really gonna stop unless something traumatic happens.
And this is my thing when it comes to Stacy lying, and I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, But it just like irritates me so bad with them because it's just like, first of all, Stacy don't owe y'all any goddamn thing, especially after the way that y'all treated her. I wouldn't tell
Exactly.
y'all the truth either. That's number one. Number
Hmm.
fucking two, it's just that everybody on this show has lied, and at least Stacy is
Hmm.
telling white stupid lies that aren't even that big of a fucking deal. That we're making a big deal because a lot of y'all are boring and have nothing else going on in their lives to talk about, so they have to find something trivial to bicker and fight about. At least she's not telling serious lies, aka Giselle. You
Okay.
Right.
know,
I
So this
agree.
is where I think that Stacy could be dangerous in her life. And I noticed it with Tia on the reunion. So Tia started telling Stacy, "Well, you lied about this and you lied about that." And instead of Stacy just owning it, she went to, "Well, you don't have a fake," and like she turns it onto them to try to make
Yeah.
them look crazy. That's
Yes.
when you get frustrated. Like you can lie
Hmm.
to me, but when you sit there and try to make it seem like I'm lying and you're the liar, that
Yeah.
Hmm.
makes people mad. That would make
But
me upset.
yeah,
And that's
yeah,
what she
it
does.
would. It would. I get it. But
That's what
she,
she does.
like
If
you
you
said
just
though, she does watch the show, so she got it
yeah,
from them because they do it all the time.
yeah. So if
Hmm.
I think that the thing is if you just lie, lie. But then when I catch on your lie, don't try to make it seem like I'm lying.
Right.
That's where it's the problem.
I mean, what lie did she catch Stacy in about the Timu stuff?
So let
Well,
me
the
find
lie
it.
that
Let me
Giselle
see it.
called
I
her
got it all in
in,
notes. Hold on.
yeah, the lie that Giselle called her in is about the cannabis business, and
That
I
that's
mean,
where
technically,
due to
I
what
mean,
you just said,
that was
that
horrible.
technically, Stacy didn't technically lie about that. Like
right, she just
Stacy's
didn't tell her.
answer
She
that
doesn't
she
need to.
gave was actually a legit answer. At that moment in time, I didn't have a damn cannabis business. You asked me, did I have one on the reunion? Giselle asked her, "Don't
Hmm.
you have a cannabis business?" She said,
She actually
"No."
didn't say that. She said, "Aren't you
She
trying to
asked her,
start
"Did
your
she have
own
a
little happy
business?"
Eddie?" That's what she said.
Okay,
Same
basically
thing as
asking her
cannabis.
if she had her own cannabis business.
That's not
Basically,
what she
No, no,
said.
she
She
said, "Are
said,
you in talks to somebody?" She said, "I know the
"Yes,
man you talk to." That's
yes,
exactly what she
yes."
said. He told me.
And then Giselle then said, "Well, why didn't you just tell me that?" Well, why? Why should she? Why should she, boss woman?
and like Stacey said, at the time I didn't have a cannabis business, so it wasn't nothing to
I,
confirm.
if Wendy don't care, I don't think anybody should. I think
Hmm.
Wendy
Exactly.
does care,
That was going to
but
be my
she's trying
third
to make it
point.
seem like she don't.
But
I
what
think
did
That
she
was
you,
does.
going to
what
be
did
my
y'all
third
think
point.
about Wendy saying she thought that it was revenge for the
I'm just
TJ
gonna put my
thing?
notes.
Could be. I mean, I thought that was interesting. She said that it could be true, but
Stacey
I
didn't
don't.
deny it. She didn't
Yeah, she
deny
didn't
it.
deny it, but that would shock me a little bit, I guess.
She didn't deny it. She just said, "Oh, really?" And then Giselle said, "You think she would do that?" And then Wendy said, "Yeah, she thinks she's just that. She's just that smart." Stacey never denied it ever.
And Stacy
Mm,
doesn't own this company.
right,
Stacy is like maybe like a brand ambassador where she
right.
Yeah.
probably gets like 30%, similar
Yeah,
to like Portia, who doesn't really own Go Naked Hair.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Portia, I think, might own a bigger stake in that. I'm not sure.
She
But
couldn't
Hmm.
get Drew fired. Drew ended up getting online.
yeah, I see that Drew back. She got Cynthia posing for her too.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, they got their own wigs.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got their own. I still don't. Okay, we've talked about that. Uh, that's funny. Oh, did y'all catch these people? Are they so shady? It was just in the beginning where when Tia came out, Giselle was like, "You smell good." She said, "Yes, I had a bath. I had running water."
She did. She's so
Hmm.
sweet. I like Tia. Why don't people did a lot of people not like Tia? I'd like to hear people if you out there and listening. I really like Tia. Why am
She
I the
just
only
goes.
one?
She goes with the flow every time it changes. She's with whoever she wants to be with in the
She's like
moment. She's not
Cynthia. That's
consistent.
Cynthia.
see
I mean, I'm
that? Why
iffy.
don't
I'm
I see
iffy on
her?
Tia. I mean, she started out good, and then it just went like stale for me because I feel like she jumped
Mhm.
on the Stacy hate train. Like she didn't have her own
I think Stacy did
independent
try to
voice.
make her seem like she was a liar, though.
She did.
I mean that I think you're saying jump on the train. I would agree with you if nothing had actually happened. Like we actually watched the time frame where she flat out said, "Oh, he's flying out tonight. He can't meet for dinner tomorrow," and then say he just flew in or he's not there, or whatever. These are her own lies. I don't even know if she knew that Tia was right there when she said that.
She. Mm-hmm.
It's not 100% clear because we don't get to. I don't know if she did or not because we don't get to see, like, I guess the very all of the. They could have easily cut it out. Is what I'm saying.
I don't think so because I think she seemed shocked when Tia said, "But that's not what you told me."
Yes, like that. And then she really did try to make Tia out to be a liar.
You did.
Like, so she does have. I don't think she jumped on the train. The
But Tia's
train.
trying to make her a liar
Train.
too, though.
She
The
did
train jumped
lie.
in front of
Andy
her.
showed it.
And so
The
did
crazy
Tia.
part about it was Andy showed so many flashbacks
She
of
did.
this chick lying
Yeah.
that people are who even like her was like, dang, she lied a lot. We like her still. I mean,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
don't
I
even think
mean,
they
I can
know.
appreciate that. That's my daughter's argument, similar to Demisio's. Her argument is she lied about things that every woman lies about. I said, but you know she lied. Like, you could come up with a better lie sometimes. Like,
But I mean,
it
again, the
should at
stuff
least
that
be up
Stacey
in
is
the air.
lying about is not even really like they're making it
Serious.
seem like the way that they're reacting to this type of stuff is as if like Stacey has like lied about some horrendous.
I
Thank
don't
you.
Like
think
you
that
would
it's
think,
that.
okay,
I don't think
I'm
that it's
glad that
that.
this is my square.
I think it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the jumping. Forget you. I think it
That
is the jumping from what you say all on and off camera being different, so they don't know where to go with you because you're making them out to
Oh,
be the liar.
they
That
just have
is
to learn
it.
how to
oh.
That's the
Tia don't need to
frustration
know where
part.
she's going no way.
yeah,
I
they need to
mean,
learn how to
Oh.
navigate her. She'll be easy to navigate. Everybody got a friend like her who lie about stuff that's stupid. And you just have to learn within your workspace or in your friendship to how to tolerate them. And this is a workspace for them. So they're gonna have to just learn how to navigate her lies and not just let it be a big deal. I mean, I don't like people who lie, but if I'm sure I work with somebody who lies. So, you just gotta do it. Just
It's
do
really
it.
not that big of a deal. Again, Stacey's telling small lies. It's not like I said, the
Mm-hmm.
way that they're reacting, you would have thought that like she lied about like the death of her somebody like or a death or something or like she's I don't
I
know.
don't. I don't
It's
think it's
something
that.
more
It's because she
serious.
doesn't want to take responsibility
She
for
doesn't have
anything,
to,
even when with
especially
the with
about what they are saying that she lied about. Technically, the stuff that they are saying that she lied about is actually her damn business.
it
Okay, did
doesn't.
y'all notice that when Andy asked, he said, "Who filed for divorce?" Now, so she said, "I did."
Yeah,
Go back and look at what they flashed up on the screen.
that
Who
him
really filed?
that he
He
did.
did.
She
Like she lied
lied.
about stuff that's stupid. Why?
Things
Yeah. So
that's
exactly. So if that's
verifiable.
a stupid lie, I mean, so what? She doesn't know.
But
She
I
doesn't
mean,
feel
it's
like she
like
owes them the truth.
verifiable. All you have to do is say he did. I was going to. He beat me to it or something. I mean, like you can
Hmm.
go look
She just
and
sticking to
see.
her brand, right, Joy? That's what
She
I
she
think.
I kind of
definitely
whistling.
sticking to the brand, but it
Mm-hmm.
it has to be frustrating for them, and it keeps them on a hamster wheel. For some people, they may like
Uh,
watching it, but what it makes you do is disengage. And I
Well, they
don't
again,
haven't
know.
disengaged with her. They
again,
just went over and started messing with the
I'm going to
Colorado chick.
reiterate this again. Stacy don't owe them heifers a damn thing.
And
Every
that's what
last
makes
one
them
of
mad.
them have lied. Giselle lied on Chris. Kate lied about
Yeah.
her relationship with
Mm-hmm.
Greg. Ashley
Mm-hmm.
lied about Michael groping some goddamn body. But they want to sit
Mm-hmm.
up there and tell Stacy to tell the truth
But
about
they
some
made
shit
them
that's
tell.
her
They held them.
business.
They've been held and holding Ashley accountable for years. She ain't even married to this man no more. And y'all still talking about this. She been held
I'm just
accountable for this
calling
for
out the
stuff.
facts that they
They have
all have
been held
lied about
accountable for
more
men doing
serious
stuff
things
for
than
a long time.
Stacy's small white
The
lies. They've
And
facts
you
lied
are,
still
about
are
hold
more
Ashley
important
serious
in
accountable
this
for
things.
Michael's
case.
doing.
again, they have lied about serious shit, and they're mad at Stacy because she's lying about technically her business. It's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference. They lied about serious shit. She's lying about stupid shit. And technically, the stupid shit is technically her personal business that
Right.
they're technically not even entitled to. Who Stacey's trying to date ain't their business. Who filed for divorce first is not their goddamn
But
business.
Andy asked
Like,
that. They didn't ask that. Andy asked her that. So she lying to him too?
I'm just saying in general, like that
Okay.
type of stuff, like that they're talking about. Most of that
Mm-hmm.
is her personal business that they're basically inquiring about, and that they're saying
That's
she's lying about.
everything. That's everything. No, one
And
wasn't it,
everybody.
wasn't it Robin's personal business
And y'all
with
always mad
Ron?
at
But
Robin when she lied.
y'all right.
The
No, I
chick
was
had
just
to
on
be kicked
Karen's
off
side
the
because I didn't
show.
like Robin. I didn't give a
So
damn
because you
about
like
Robin
her,
and
it's okay. All
one.
right, there we go.
No, I said I was
Okay.
on Karen's side. I didn't necessarily agree with what Karen was talking about, but I was still on Karen's side because I didn't like Robin. We didn't need Karen to tell us that one cheats on Robin. That's been their running thing, and that's why
And
she
she's
got
supposed to
fired.
tell y'all that it was cheating.
Yeah, because she's on the show and she got fired for it. So
So is
move on.
Stacy.
I mean, but Stacey technically is bringing her, but Stacey is bringing her business on the show, though. Robin didn't talk
Mm.
about it. Stacey is talking about it. She's just lying in between it. It's still a difference.
So
But
as long as
Stacey's
if
still
Robin would have
bringing her
lied, she would have
business.
been okay. Is that
I
what you're
mean,
saying?
it
yeah,
didn't.
I would have been fine with it
The
because at least
cheating
she's
didn't
kind of
happen while
lying
they were
about it,
filming.
but telling half truths. At least it would have been giving us something to work with.
Wow. Lord, this
Robin's
is hilarious.
situation, I could understand. I'm one of those strong believers that if it happens when you're filming, it should be talked about. If it's not, if it's happened before filming or after filming or in hiatus, that ain't nothing. That ain't y'all business unless if it's a continual thing.
And also, since we talking about that whole interaction with Tia and Stacy, I thought Tia's married up comment came from such a plate of elitism. It's like, girl, now I kind of see what Stacy be talking, what she be talking about. You know what you
Oh,
doing with the
yeah.
accent, girl. Like,
What does she
girl, what?
mean
And
by
then
that,
she
I
just
though?
even
I took it
I
confirmed
can
totally
it.
tell you
different. But
both. I
wait.
can
Let's
tell you
all wait. Let's go. So let D finish, and I'm gonna tell you how I took it. How go D? Go ahead.
What?
Are you done?
I mean, yeah, I was just saying, like, it just, and then it just confirms it. It's just like when she was like, you think traveling is an accomplishment, you must be new to this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, we get it. You grew up wealthy, but where is it now? Where's your husband?
Her husband's
Y'all
got.
always
So they're
asking
not
about,
together.
Timu. At least Timu showed up, even if it was for a split second. Tia, where's your husband?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna ask her that. So this is what I got from it. This is how I viewed it. She was saying, "You're sitting here trying to say that I have a fake accent because I talk prim and proper, and then you married up, and the fact that you married up makes you feel like you have to try to be prim and proper."
What does that
And
mean?
so I don't
But
think
I
that it
don't
was
think
a big.
Stacy's
Because who
trying to
wants
be
to
prim
marry
and
down?
proper though.
Who wants to
How,
marry
okay, but what
down?
does that mean? What do we know about him that would
I
make
was
her
trying
say
to
it's
talk,
up?
but
Does that mean she married down when she married her husband, considering she was some queen somewhere? So she married down?
yeah.
I was about to say something, but oh
I
well.
So
did a
do we
whole
know
time.
something about?
I
Oh, I'm
did a
sorry. Go ahead on,
Go
Monty.
ahead.
yeah, to answer your question, she did. I did a
I,
whole TikTok on this. First of all, marrying up just means you marrying somebody with more money or some
more
kind of
money.
social class.
Okay, before you forget your thoughts, Monty, are you done? I'm sorry, we all cut
Y'all
you
go
off.
ahead. Go on.
I thought she said
I
next.
wasn't done. It's fine. Go on.
Go ahead.
I'm done. Go on.
Hell, I forgot my thought now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we just all gonna be quiet.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I
see. Go ahead.
marrying up. Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say marrying up just means you marrying somebody with more money. But if you look at their marriages, a lot of them, the only ones that I think that are married equal was probably like Wendy and Eddie. But Ashley married up. Um, Robin probably married her equal but up. Only because he was a professional football player. I can't figure out Giselle's situation because they started from the ground up, so I don't know. But she all it means is that Timo had more money.
How does
I
she know what
didn't
Timu had?
because people know where he works and what he does. He's like some kind of big time executive for some car manufacturer. I can't remember which one, like a Aldi or something, whatever it is. And he travels overseas a lot. So I don't know exactly what he does, but he's some big time executive. So he probably did have more money. And I'm like, I always thought that was the goal for all girls.
Yeah, but
Like,
why bring that to the show? We don't know what she's talking about when she says that. She's just
I did.
thirsty. I get it though. She'll
I
she'll
got
get
She did marry up. I mean, it's nothing wrong with marrying up, and
no,
Tia
not at all.
married
But what I'm
down.
saying
There's
is,
nothing wrong
you
with
you guys
marrying
are
down.
saying she had, I mean, that he has a good job. We don't know that on the
Yes,
show.
we
We don't
do.
know
and
anything
yes, we
about
do.
Stacey
that.
has even talked about he's very accomplished and he's traveling all the time. She said it. I mean, that's
And
Right?
why
She
she
said he's
wanted him to
accomplished
meet
and
Tia
travels all
first,
the
is
time.
because she felt like
That
Tia was the safe one
right.
She
because she
said
was
that he's
royalty.
accomplished and travels all the time. That doesn't mean that she
You
married
can
up.
look up
So,
the man
so
if you
the
want
part, no,
to.
no, no, Monty. The reason that I'm saying that is we don't know the details. So when you
Yes,
say you married up, just because she traveling,
No,
she could have
that's not
saved that
why. It's because of
comment.
his
no.
job and
That's
his
not what that
status.
means. Yeah,
That's
that's not
not
what that means.
Just
It's
going off the
about how
words that
much
were just
money he
said.
has or makes.
right.
That's all that's about. Like in Candace, she actually married down. That was a conversation that we didn't like having. But Candace married down. That's why some of the her always talking about generational wealth in the back of a lot of people's mind. Also because he's white, you could have generational wealth, but who you marry does mean something. Because
Right.
if she croaked, what will that generational wealth mean if you kind of moved it to another whole nother race? That's a conversation we really don't like having because Potomac, in my opinion, has a lot of classism that we also don't talk about generally. But okay, I'm
Yeah, but
done.
I feel like what she was not saying was it was anything wrong with marrying up. I
Yeah.
think what she was saying was because she puts on this voice, which is nothing wrong with it because that's what we do. We code switch back and forth. We don't normally do it amongst each other, and that may be why they're confused. But
Mm.
we do code switch when we're around certain individuals. But it seems like Stacy is doing it with them. Fine, let her
Yeah.
do it. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I think that's what all Tia was saying. And then another thing, if you think about it, a lot of people who are British, like Idris Elba, he sometimes speaks like he's an American. So it's not like she's questioning Tia's UK London background, knowing that's where she grew up, because sometimes she might switch because she's around her American kids. So it was
Mm.
just both of their arguments to me was a little silly, but that's just what they did.
I mean, Stacy does have a QVC voice, though.
She does. It's nothing wrong with it.
I
I
mean,
feel like
hell, that was
everybody
her
code switch.
job.
Yeah. And she let them know that too. Like, indeed, y'all are a job to me. Y'all are, I'm not trying to do anything else but work with y'all. I mean, pretty much it's all Stacey is saying. And that's what they need to understand is that this is a job for her. She's doing a performance. She ain't trying to be their friend for real. Think that's where they're messing up and getting confused.
Yeah.
I gotta find my notes because we jumped. Oh, what do y'all think about Ashley saying that she's terrified of going to jail? Are y'all terrified of going to jail?
Oh, that
No.
just irritated my spirit.
Okay.
Like that, she's trying to be shady. She just
Right.
that nothing but shade. That's why I made that post I put on TikTok what an hour ago. She is just shady. It's going to just my worst fear ever. I mean, I know that we're in war and all that, and I have kids, but no, no, no. I fear none of that. I only fear jail.
It's
All of
like,
my jailbird
Ashley,
life.
shut up. We're
Ooh, she's
barely
just a mess.
tolerating you. We're barely fucking tolerating you. You got on my
Yes.
fucking nerves the whole reunion.
She was like, I'm sorry, y'all. I laughed. Maybe I'm just watching
Can
it
I
for
tell
entertainment.
y'all what I thought?
Go ahead. Go ahead, George.
Y'all remember one of the arguments from Wendy is she thinks that somebody is trying to set them up.
Hmm.
That's one of their, and I forgot what the charges, what they released, but it was like some kind of effort that somebody outside, maybe somebody that didn't like her, that this was some kind of
Mhm.
setup of some sort.
I remember that. And they wanted
That's
people to release who all the information that they had. And
correct.
not a CI, but from this person who they feel like snitched on them.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Which
remember
made
that.
me
Yeah.
which made me think when she said that is just something else going on behind the scenes that we don't know.
You think she thinks it's
Because
Ashley?
I don't know, but no, I don't think that it I don't necessarily believe one thing or another. I'm just saying I was just wondering it this is like the second, not that Karen really didn't get in her car and really get drunk. It kind of feels eerie at times. There's this whole thing that Bravo has some kind of plug into the feds, because it does seem like housewives are in a lot of trouble periodically.
Well, I
It's
feel like they are because they flaunt, like Wendy wore the ring. Like they put themselves in those situations where they are visible. They go places, they're being filmed, they're getting their picture taken. And I
right.
feel like somebody's watching them, just trying to catch them
Constantly. They said that
constantly.
they
They may
figured
have a
out
whole division.
one of the
Set
ways that they knew that Wendy and them still had their stuff was that they was watching her on social media, and she got $25,000 from it, that jewelry insurance. That girl
Mhm.
wore that wedding ring in some pictures
Yeah,
on Instagram. That's why when she's sitting here and people was like, she didn't even say she innocent. A lot of people were complaining about that they was doing all that whispering instead of saying we didn't do this. We're gonna be vindicated. That's what people wanted to hear. She can't really say anything. That was the best bet, is to talk about her feelings, because her feelings can't be used against her. Anything else she say can, because they watching this.
right.
They didn't watch every video of how they went through their house and how much money that they spent. That the police are putting together a case that basically said they did all of this to stay relevant on this show. Y'all
I
got
feel
to know this. Like every and Bravo seemed like they was helping. You think
they
it was
were.
You really think that scene when them girls was all standing around in that corner at that, what's the name of Kima Sabo store, telling how much they spent? That was a scene that we would have never seen in Potomac. Yet they sitting around talking about how much money they spent. Now Angel did ask them to do that, by the way, but that
Yeah.
would be something they would cut. They aired that, I think, for the sole purpose because Wendy said, "I'm rich and my kids rich." I really believe that. Or all the little snag comments they had when she in the house when they was getting it rehabbed, and she had made some kind of comment about money. Like this was a hit job.
I hate it. I'm telling y'all, Bravo ain't helping her. I think that's why Karen gonna tell her to shut up eventually. I don't know what she gonna say, but
That's probably
I don't.
exactly why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Karen
because
probably
this
didn't watch
whole
the show.
yeah.
yeah,
You see that she said Giselle said, yeah. Karen's been watching and texting me
yeah,
because I mean,
Oh, I wonder
yeah,
what Karen think about the season.
I know. I hope they asked her that. But I'm glad that she was in contact with Giselle. That warmed my heart because she never told us. She never told us, and I don't. I think they real friends, because it seemed like she would have been like said something, but I guess she wanted to keep it private.
I don't know. I know that we probably stand on Wendy a lot, but I'm worried about Wendy.
I am too. I really am, because I
I'm
don't
telling
know
you,
how
that
they get
helped
out of
me
this.
made me think that they would look guilty. I don't know.
I think it's this is one of those crimes that we know that they submitted a claim. That's already a crime in itself.
Yeah.
you know, falsifying a claim. That's already a crime. And if
Mm.
it's, out of state. They can do it with wiring
Why
and
that
all
makes it
kind of,
federal. Yeah.
yeah, all kinds of stuff. Oh, they going to the feds. It's a federal. This white collar crime.
Mm-hmm. Woo. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Where am I at, y'all? We done been all over the place.
I know. What y'all think about when they were talking about the name calls? When Angel had called Wendy with the Forrest Whitaker eye, and she
Yeah.
came back with, "What if I said you look like James Earl Jones?" I'm like, "What?"
I mean, the side by side, you got it, don't you, Joy? Did you put it in?
I did. How did
Oh,
I
you
forget?
didn't?
I
What do y'all think
no,
about?
I
Yeah, did y'all look
downloaded
at
it.
the side by side of them and think that? But
Okay, first of
Wendy
all,
did
don't
that
mute me
thing
while
as
I was
soon as she
talking.
said it. Wendy did the eye thing. Did y'all notice?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, as I was
Mhm.
saying, because I got muted in the middle of talking, I thought it
I
was
When?
didn't. I
hilarious.
didn't do that.
I thought it was hilarious. I was like, and then Stacy killed me when she was like, "May God rest his soul." I was like, "Oh my God." Stacy
Yeah,
has a
Mhm.
lot of funny moments and
Eddie
a
said,
funny
"Rest in
little
peace."
side comments.
I mean,
Stacy
they definitely could be related. That's all I'm saying.
Stacy
Yeah.
didn't even look like she knew who James L. Jones was.
Yeah, Stacey just said, "May." I mean, Andy said, "May he rest in peace," and Stacey said,
Right,
"God rest his soul."
right,
And I think everybody else was in shock.
yeah. I do think that Angel is being accountable. She's being very apologetic in places. She admitted to Wendy that she understood why she felt like her energy shifted. I thought that was big of her to admit that. And are we gonna talk about how weird her and Kay were sitting
I
on
got
that
some.
couch?
So
So
I
Kay
was just
comes out.
thinking about Kay. I was just thinking about that because when she was talking to her about wanting to insist that she made the comment about the filters,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kay Arna really tried to say it was only Wendy, but yet Wendy never questioned her, and I was a little shocked about that. Since they were on the topic, why didn't she say something to Kay Arna about it?
But Andy was shady when he said, "But Giselle, why did you bring up her Photoshop?" Like that
Mhm.
was a shady ass question because the lady did she just use a filter or did she? Photoshop is totally different than a filter.
It so is.
Like totally,
Photoshop, it is. I
like
just realized what you said. Yeah, it is.
like you can really manipulate things. I use
Yeah.
Photoshop in creating graphics with Photoshop.
Mhm.
So I was sitting there and I'm like, Andy. But do y'all, what about when Giselle said, I was asking production, when am I gonna meet this lady?
She's so shady.
She is shady. Oh, I just cannot with her. It's so
She's
funny.
so shady. I loved it. But it probably did happen somewhat because she is like funny dingy. She really is dingy.
Oh, that was hilarious. And they was like,
Because
that's
what she
Angel.
probably, because I could see her looking at that picture, say, I know that ain't that lady. I ain't met
Right.
the new lady. I can see her like in the
Oh,
bottom of my heart. I know how that played out. So she played silly. Who is the new girl? When I'm gonna meet her?
what I'm gonna
That's
meet
why they
her.
said, girl, stop playing.
She was like, I'm for real. I mean, she did look totally different, but I don't know. That was hilarious. And we still, and I feel like Angel should have just played. We've already said this, the catfish. Like, I would have been like, give me some tartar sauce. Is it fried hard? You know, she
Right.
could have made the catfish so funny. But I think since she's new, she didn't know how to play it.
Mhm.
Because you can turn it around on them.
Stacy does it perfectly.
Stacey does it. Yeah, she good. I
Because
like Stacey. I just
when
don't
they
like
talk
her live,
about
but I
her
like
breath, when they took about her breath,
her.
she
Uh-huh.
turned that around quick, fast, in a hurry. See, I ain't gonna be calling me funky breath all season. Let me turn this around. And they stopped. Had Angel said that she bring some hot sauce and tartar, I'm
Uh-huh.
telling
You
you
got
that
some
it
tartar
would have
sauce.
ended right there.
Mm-hmm.
But they
You
kept
got some,
picking
some
at her
hush
and
puppies.
poking at her because they knew it bothered her. They do the same thing to Giselle. I don't know why
They do.
y'all think they don't. When they find out something that bothers her or that kind of shuts her up, because you ain't gonna know she really bothered unless you just quiet. They poke at her. The same thing.
Well, good for
I'm just saying. They do that. They throw certain they used to throw when what's her name was married to Michael. What's her name?
Ashley.
Yeah, when Ashley was married to Michael, they was always throwing up something about him that not which I always thought was crazy because it ain't like she did the behavior.
Right. That's what I'm
She's just
saying.
Yeah, she
married to the
defended the
dude.
behavior. She defended the behavior.
Yeah, but
So it
it's
still
still
makes
it's
her
like
just as it makes her just as culpable because she defended it.
But I'm
which I
just saying, but you all won't. But I'm saying you expect the stuff. It's okay for people to do it to Ashley, but when they doing it to Stacy, people are upset. And I
yes,
don't know why, because they do it to
yes,
each other. It's like
yes.
she's got this protection of people, which
Oh
is
Lord
great.
Jesus,
I
we just
love
don't
it.
like
I wish,
Ashley.
I
We
mean,
just
as a
don't like
housewife, I
Ashley.
would
We
like to
just
be,
don't
I'm not
like
going to let you talk
Ashley.
over me this time. As a housewife, I'm not going to let you, like, not protect me. Please protect me. But
We don't
it's
like
like people are
Ashley.
giving her such a big pass on stuff that they would not give others.
Yeah.
And it's a little shocking to me. But
Angel was asking
Uh,
for a pass, don't you think? When she said, I mean, not Angel, Stacy, when she was like, Giselle, you have been, if you knew, you know what it's like to be humiliated by a man. And why would you bring it up? Because Giselle was like, because we on a reality show, the same reason why mine was brought up.
because they,
Like
honey, they
it,
will.
it is going to come up. You, if you don't want, if you want to be protected, this ain't the show for you.
Because ain't none of them protected.
Because ain't none of them protected. If it was a scandal about Giselle tomorrow, y'all know doggone well everybody would be talking about it. Because y'all just love to hate on who you want to hate on. But when it's the person you like, you don't you want them. It ain't their business, and they for some reason they can lie, steal, cheat. But if Giselle, hey, you want to categorize, but this is a white lie, and this was a real lie, and
nobody
this is
said that Stacey didn't
And,
lie.
and
You're
it's
making it
not
seem like
y'all, Joe.
we.
It's not y'all unless you're including yourself.
First of all,
Because we
nobody
all do it.
said
I
that.
mean, it is
Nobody
what
said
it
that
is.
Stacey didn't lie. You're making it seem like we're erasing what Stacey has done. No one said
Right.
that Stacey
no, nobody's
hasn't done it.
erasing what
We
she's
just
done.
that's
I'm
what you
making
just
a point.
said. That's what you
I
just
think I started
said.
this. My
I
bad.
literally didn't.
You did. You basically said that we hold Stacey to as if we don't call Stacey out or we haven't acknowledged the fact that Stacey do what Stacey do. You're making it seem like we haven't acknowledged
No,
it, and we
no,
do.
no, no, no. You're so confused. We
Oh
you
Okay.
my
can call
God.
her out all day long. That's not the problem. She got to acknowledge, yeah, I did X, Y, and Z. It's the issue that she don't. It's the issue that right now she still stands on. She didn't pay TJ.
I'm
Right
screaming.
now, she
I'm gonna come
still
right back in,
stands
y'all.
on that she ain't sleep with Chris. What's
Samuel.
his name?
Yeah.
Chris Samuels.
That she
Uh-huh.
filed for divorce. Like
And
she
that she filed for the all of she don't want to take, okay, I was tripping. I mean, make up even something in that category. If you want, you don't want to say I'm sorry I lied, I was tripping. She don't want to acknowledge any of that. It's almost like I said what I said, and you don't even say it with like nothing of whatever. It's just like I want you to accept this lie, and it's like no,
because people even got mad at Wendy when Wendy got mad at Stacy for lying. It's like nobody, some of her fans don't want anybody to call her out.
yeah,
And it's
it's
crazy
weird.
to me. Like, how can you not? But you call everybody else out, but she
Right.
can't be. That's got to be frustrating too.
Yeah, and not and I believe them. I'm telling you, Stacy is going to have to make some decisions because next season, if they start filming early, if they smart, they will to get some months
Yeah.
in before Wendy's trial in April. They will. They're going to. My point was basically stay. I had a brain freeze for a second. Stacy is going to isolate the rest of the cast. They're not going to want to mess with her like at all. They won't want to include her. I mean, it'll be very easy to ice her out because next season, Wendy is really on her own. She's moving very slowly and without, she's almost going to be a zombie
Yeah.
because she's going to be terrified. Because at this point, she
Oh,
might have to work.
she
I
gonna
don't
have to
know.
go to work.
She's either gonna have to, yeah, because she done lost all her other jobs.
Yeah.
Nobody right now is gonna hire her. Like she's in a bad place.
She need to write a book.
Mm. Yeah.
Another book because she can get money because people will buy her book.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
already written one.
that's why I said another. Yeah, she needs to
Yeah.
buy a book, write another a book. Um, because that's I mean she's gonna need some money
Yeah.
because I'm sure Eddie can't practice law right now. If he was, or I don't know if he still is.
Nah, I don't think he was anyway. Because
Okay, what
they
was
have been insinuating that Eddie ain't been to work in years. When is the last time he won a case or does he practice? I've heard those little slide remarks for a minute. I don't think he's practiced in a minute.
Oh, so I
And
don't know. We skipped over something I meant to ask y'all.
go ahead.
So Giselle, because I don't know, it seemed like she was asking her questions too, but she said, Wendy, you spent the night in jail because Wendy said she did. And she
Mm-hmm.
said, when Karen had to spend the night, you were saying, oh my God, I can't believe Karen had to stay in jail. She said, but you're acting like your stay in jail was like a fairy tale, like it was tulips and stuff. Are you okay? Like, Wendy was trying to like romanticize her jail
I think
picture.
she was.
I
I don't
smiled
think
because
she
she was
was. I think she was trying to make light of it
right. That's what I
because
mean.
it's heavy. I mean, I get it. Y'all don't do that sometimes. Like y'all ain't never laugh for crying.
I understand why she's doing it as well. I mean, she wants the positive out there only. We all know it's negative. She knows it's negative, but
Yeah,
to always make that, the topic of conversation, I'm gonna try and keep it as light as possible.
yeah.
But I feel like sometimes she's trying to be so strong, she gonna break. Like you can only be so strong. And I understand she's trying to put up this facade, but the way she was making it seem like was like, yeah, go to jail, take a picture, smile. Like people don't no, you don't do that.
A lot of
People gonna take
people
that
look.
seriously. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to jail. The man gonna be playing with me. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna take my picture. No, you know you got these fans who stupid.
I mean, a lot of people also make fun of their being booking. I do. When I tell the story about me, I laugh because I was only in jail for a day, but I remember being terrified and sitting in the corner. I was like, why is it men in here? I didn't understand why the men and the women was together, and I was terrified.
But you ain't got 16 felonies, Joy. Or did you?
Exactly, but I make fun of it.
Did you
Wait
have
a
16
minute.
felonies?
I
Why
did
why
not.
were why
Why
were
was
the
you
men
in
and women
jail?
together?
Look
I
at us. We
don't
might
know
have to
the
be on
answer to that, but I was in there with a dude who was trying to holler at me because I always tell that story. It's stupid as crap.
And they was flirting?
Yeah, I said, nigga, if you don't get away
No,
from
she
me,
didn't.
like literally, I swear to God. Now I was
Mm-mm.
just taking in over, girl, a ticket, a
No.
not having a license ticket. Yeah, I was 19, but yeah,
Joy. Okay, so Joy is used to this thug life.
it
Okay, that's
wasn't
why.
no thug like girl. I was
That's why.
terrified. I'm just like Wendy. I was terrified. I was because at the time I didn't even understand exactly what happened because I was at home for college and they knocked on
What?
my door.
They
It was
came to
like
your house?
yes, that was like a day or two after I had got home. My luggage hadn't even arrived yet because they had lost my luggage. And I remember sitting downstairs and somebody knocked at the door. My stepfather answered the door and it was the police. And
Was
they
it
said,
scheduled to
Joy.
appear?
I
I
was
mean,
like,
how,
what did I do? I literally had just got home. I don't even have no clothes.
but you knew what you had done was
I had
wrong.
no idea. I had actually forgotten about it. When I say forgot, I swear to God, I forgot about it.
Was it like
Because
failure to appear to court?
yes, because
Yeah,
I
okay.
I had two sets of tickets and I had
Okay.
taken care of one.
That makes sense.
And I honestly had forgot about it because I was supposed to show up in court like in September and I was already gone away to school.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly did forget about it.
Lord, Joy done went to jail. The stuff we learn on these lives, I had no idea.
And it affected me when I got a little older because that particular, when I graduated from college, when I went to go apply for my teacher's license, you can't have any warrants or anything. It was a warrant out for me. That
What?
actually, yes, that actually delayed my job because I had to go clear that. And I had to find an old check that my mama had to prove that it was paid for because when it was time to go back to court in January, I was gone again. So my mama had to appear in my name.
Child, that is
it was a
crazy.
big mess, and she did, but I don't know how we got mixed up. But I had to find her check, and this was many years later. We had to find it. But anyway, go on.
I know. I don't forget.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
not
Andy asked Stacy, does she think she's performative? Do y'all think she's performative?
very.
I like a production, so I'm here for it.
She's fair. I mean, so is Quad. We got one on
Yeah,
every season.
yeah.
Who was performative on Atlanta?
Kenya,
Oh, duh. Kenya was
baby.
very
I
performative.
think everybody on Atlanta perform.
Yes.
Marlo, who ain't? That's the question. Who ain't performative on
Well,
Atlanta?
it was like obvious. She putting on flares.
Yeah.
It was more of when Kenya did. I don't see her as performative like Quad.
No, no for
Quad is
them.
always performative, but
What cry with
Kenya,
your tears? That's
I
when
was
you know.
like when she did Gone with the Wind Fabulous, yes, she was
Yeah.
being performative. But I think the other reads that she did, those were more heated in the moment. I don't think she was performing.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Okay,
think
let's see.
Nene performed. I think Nene is just one of them naturally funny women.
Okay, we talked about that because we skipped so much. I gotta find out where we at. Uh,
We were
and asked Stacey has a good intention. Okay, so then Ashley, another thing, Andy asked Stacey. We talked about that show. Talked about the man humiliating.
I think we
I think we did everything. We just went out of order.
what
Oh,
y'all think?
Andy said he liked the black of the berry, the
Oh
sweeter the
yeah,
jelly.
chocolate. Yeah. That
Mm-hmm.
was funny. What did y'all think? What y'all think Monique showing?
It's got to be some with Chris.
I'm telling you, she was mess. She didn't. She. I really do think she's so performative, Stacy. That Stacy wanted to do. She felt like she needed a guy. What guy would be great to like make a splash? Somebody who's already been here. I
That
really
would
do.
not be great.
I
That
think
wouldn't be great. And I don't
she
think she
sought
thought
him
that that
out,
would be great.
but she sought him out.
Allegedly.
Woo! I don't know. We gonna find. I can't. Is that gonna be next episode or no?
It looked like it. Yeah, it looked
Mm.
like it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure because Karen probably gonna be if Karen probably was gonna come out on the third one.
Because I feel like by the you oh you think Karen gonna come out on the third?
Probably.
Hmm.
You think
Oh,
so? Yeah,
Yep, at
probably.
the end of everybody's
Yeah.
main topics, yeah.
because
Yeah.
Karen gonna say, Stacey, you still lying? I said, Lord, Jesus.
Hmm. And
Karen don't.
Stacy, I'm sure will have a good clap back for
Oh,
her.
I hope so. I will say this: I like everybody on this cast. I really do.
I
I
do
feel like
too.
Kay and Angel were the didn't talk as much. Andy didn't really address them as much, except madness and sadness. You remember when we said
Girl, yes. I cracked up when I saw it because we saw that in real time. We
we
was talking about that in real time.
remember? I said they calling them chicks madness and
Madness and
sadness, and I
sadness.
cannot get it out of my
Mhm.
head. Um, I don't know. They were very quiet. He really didn't have much for them, which kind of makes me worried. Like, but maybe next episode
I would
there'll be
like
more.
to see Angel stay, but Kay can go.
Well, Kay,
I
oh,
She
like
sure
Wendy
can.
said that, or was
yeah,
it Giselle? What about the master? What do y'all think about when Stacey said you report to your master?
I,
And wait a minute, and so who was the master?
I think
Giselle?
she was
I
saying
guess Giselle
Giselle.
was the master.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. No shock
She was
there.
talking about that because I think that not. I think that's taking things a little bit too far.
I don't like that word.
I don't need.
You think the
And
word
then Wendy was
master
like,
is
"I'm
taking it
nobody's
too far?
master."
Is that what you
I
said?
think
That's
that
like a slavery term, and she married to a white man. Hold
it's
on
the
now.
antebellum. It's the
I don't like.
antebellum
They don't even
term.
call people master bedrooms anymore. You know that, right? Like they have stopped saying this word. So no, I was just shocked by her word with her being so. And then Wendy said, "I'm nobody's master," but I was sitting here like, no. And then
That's
what is it?
offensive. That's highly
Yeah.
offensive. It's highly offensive.
Um,
Just leader of the pack is better for you.
I would have said, bitch, it's better. Anything is
I
better.
mean, you're pulling the strings. It's a whole
Your
bunch of
puppeteer, your
yeah. It's a
anything.
whole bunch of
Woo.
ways that you could describe that. It is offensive. That it does have an antebellum slavery
Yeah,
undertone to it, particularly to black women. It feels icky.
it was icky to me. I was
It
like,
feels
oh
icky.
my gosh. And then when I can't remember who it was, but it might have been Wendy who said that Kay controlled Angel.
She did right in front of us. It was uncomfortable. Like,
Cause
why would
Kay
she tell
Wendy
her
was
to be
talking.
quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo, I was like,
it was weird.
Kay went
And then,
live
yeah,
saying that that
they should not come back together.
let me see. I think that was
I'm
it.
trying to think of who's behind would she curse if Kayana's not there. I mean, because she's gonna get into it with everybody, it seems, and then she was always able to go to Kay to, let me cry in your arms, and
Mhm.
I don't want her to just be out there by herself because she cannot yet handle Giselle, and
I don't
Giselle
think
is not gonna change.
I
Or
don't
put
and
it this way, I
no
think
Ben
she can handle Giselle. I
I
think
don't
she
think
doesn't want to.
I don't think Giselle has a problem with Angel. Other
Well, that
than Angel deciding I Angel
I don't
decided
think she does either.
and I think it may have been because of Kay, but Angel decided that she didn't really want messing with these girls like that. Like that was very clear on the trip. Like that was like a that was very unhospitable. It was
Mhm.
almost like she was using them to display her business and only her business.
Smart girl.
Okay, fine,
Well,
but at
yeah,
least
it
treat
is.
us nicely.
I
At
mean,
least be
hello.
nice to us in the process.
But we're talking about Giselle, though.
You
She
say,
ain't
but it
nice.
wasn't just Giselle,
Well,
Callie. This isn't just
Giselle,
about Giselle.
the one that made this lady cry over and over again, Giselle.
That then
She
That's
wasn't
why the
even mad
word
at
master
Giselle.
is
She was
out
mad at
there.
Wendy.
I know
yeah.
everybody was mad at the wrong person when it was
I know,
Giselle.
and I'm
Giselle
sitting
had
there
to
like,
tell them. That's
why?
my point. That's my
And
point.
Giselle was
You
even like, girl,
know,
I said it. Like, be mad at me.
yeah. So when she's up here talking about send something back to your master, look at the way they treat her. They do treat her like she's the master. It's a horrible term, but it just happens to
That's
be the
horrible.
fact. Especially when you standing right there listening to the conversation, yeah, you still insist that it was Wendy instead of Giselle.
But
That
But
it
that
was
makes
Giselle
Angel the fool,
clearly.
not them.
Well,
right.
Angel, look, it's a multiple of food. Y'all know how Giselle was treated. Come on now.
Giselle
Not
didn't
that.
treat that girl wrong. It was weird. When it all boils down, I think Angel wanted to be Giselle's friend. Like
Everybody does. That's why the word master is out
this
there.
is a new phenomenon for me. Every time y'all say that, I feel like this is new because I have watched this show.
What's new?
Been hating that all of a sudden everybody wants to be Giselle's friend.
Wait a
I
minute.
think
That hasn't now that might be
Wait.
your intention when you get on the show and Giselle ain't finna run up behind you. I could kind of maybe agree with that. You want to be everybody's friend. But I
I
just
don't know.
don't think that all of these girls that Giselle got these girls on lock or some sort. Like y'all acting like this is new. This is the
And she
first
saying,
time
y'all, she
Giselle is
not
the
talking about
anchor.
us. She
Yeah,
talking
this
about
is the
America.
first time she is the anchor and she's trying to do it on her own. She's always had Karen to kind of balance her.
Okay.
She don't have that. Them girls, if you
What are
pay
you saying is
attention,
new? What's new?
wait a minute, is that Giselle is in a place of an anchorship almost by herself. Like again, this is an artistry to this. She's used to Karen. Those girls have been begging for some kind of nurturing. If y'all are listening to the things that they're saying, Kiana and Angel and Stacy have all talked about that in some kind of sort of way. And for whatever reason, they think or they believe or they feel that Karen provided that. And without that, just because Giselle ain't the type of girls who's going to cry on your shoulders. She not. That just isn't
Right.
her. And those girls
Right.
felt like they needed that. And
What?
I'm
Yeah,
talking
they've
about.
all said it. Candace even said it that Kiana needed a mentor.
Yeah, they felt
Guide
like they
her.
needed.
And I
They've
was
been
like,
talking about it very openly.
Yeah,
and
but
she said
so
on her
that
podcast.
mentor is Giselle. That's who they're trying to gravitate to. Is
I don't see
Giselle.
that. I don't see that.
I
Giselle ain't.
don't, I,
I don't see
Only
Giselle
because
Giselle ain't.
you
ain't
ain't
no mentor.
looking.
They
Giselle.
should.
Only because you ain't looking.
I
That's
would.
the
I mean, I
thing.
don't know why they would. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Karen is a fake
exactly.
mother,
Right.
and she don't need really want to mother them.
It's not that they're
That's
looking
been
for a
so
mother
long.
figure. It's that
Yeah.
they know that Giselle kind of runs the show in front of the cameras and behind it. So let's all
Yeah.
gravitate toward her. That's what I mean. That's just
I
a
got
fact.
you. I see that point, Callie. But I think there is
There's
a
no
difference.
other point.
Well, but you may want to gravitate towards somebody, but that's just not their personality type. Like it is not Giselle. We've watched her for 10 seasons. Giselle ain't no woo 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 type girl.
Well, who's saying she
No
has to
way.
be? Maybe
But
uh,
that's what they wanted from her. They have been very vocal about it. Angel has talked about it. Kiana has talked about it. They literally talked about needing that and missing that from Karen.
which is why somebody said she was the master. So I think we're
How does
getting to
that
the same thing because she's running the show. Everybody wants to go and gravitate toward her and be on her best side. And ain't no way in the world around the conversation when
But
she's
that's not what
standing
a
right there
master
sitting and
is.
insult
that's
is.
not what a
In this group
master
it
is.
is.
That's
Hello.
No,
just them
In this
following
group,
the
it
leader.
is. Well, the leader, the master, whatever you want to call it, that
But
is
a
there's
Giselle
a
leader,
for
a
them.
difference
master is not
between
a
a
leader.
master and a
A
leader.
boss
A
is not a
master,
leader. Those
yes.
are two.
Okay,
That's totally
okay,
different things.
I know that this is y'all girl and
Okay,
all. I mean, come on now. Y'all
all
know
right.
what
I
I'm
know you
saying, as
are,
is
but
anybody
okay.
else. They are gravitating toward Giselle. And when they can't do Giselle, then they're gonna sit over there and accuse everybody else of a crime that only Giselle committed. But they can't look at Giselle that way because this is her show. Y'all know where I even try to talk around that.
I
It's
don't
not
But
think
way.
go
it's
on.
her show, but I get the whole
You
that
said you agree this is her show?
I don't
no,
think it's her show.
I don't agree that it's
Giselle Bryant?
this ain't
No,
Giselle show. As much as I
Oh
like
my
Giselle,
God.
Giselle ain't interesting by herself. Like we wouldn't. I love
no,
Giselle, but I don't
no.
want to watch her for no hour every Sunday. This is an ensemble. This only works is if they got a whole group of girls. Ain't
Yeah, I
nobody
agree
Well,
with that.
all
just.
TV shows are an ensemble, Joy.
I
There's
know that's
unless
not.
it's a show just about one person, of
So
course
you're
it's an
saying that she's
ensemble.
like the main character.
And you guys have said that before as well. So I'm not sure of the amnesia right now. Let me see if I
I
got
feel
some
like her
medicine
and
I can
Karen
send y'all.
I,
were
I
more
guess
than
I don't see on this cast. I don't see anybody as a star of this show. I really
Except,
don't.
well,
I
on this
not
cast,
in
the
not
star of the
in
show is Stacy.
not this. Yeah, I don't see any of these
yes, she could
girls
be.
as a star of this show. I think Stacy is definitely a newbie that people are taking to, but Stacy could be gone from this tomorrow, and I don't
Everybody
think
could
she
be.
would be missed. I agree with that.
Stacy will be
Each
missed.
one of them, each one of them could leave tomorrow and be replaced every 6 months, and the show would go on. I don't think none of these characters are Nini's
Oh,
to me.
so
Nini's
you're saying
like a
they
Nini.
starless.
I don't think that. I think that's mean.
Oh, you and Lene is shady.
I didn't. I said I think that's mean. I wouldn't say when nobody's starless. I think my. If I had to pick a person from this cast that was the I and the T, it would be Giselle. But even Giselle doesn't. She can't work alone. Nene can actually work on her own. That's how good she is. I don't Giselle. I wouldn't. I don't think I would even tune into a show that's just Giselle. That's all that I'm saying. None of these
I
girls.
would if it was like, yeah, it would have to be her and her girls or her
Yeah,
and
her and her girls, her and an
yeah,
ensemble. She's great. She's great in an
yeah.
ensemble. But I don't see like Portia is infectious. I watched her lives that she used to do.
I wouldn't
Um,
watch a show with just Portia. No, ma'am. She too
I
no.
watched her lives. Her lives are actually pretty entertaining. With just
Yeah,
and most
for a
of the time it
minute.
was her and Dennis. They
Not at all. I was
I
bored
could not
stiffest.
watch a show with just
I
Portia.
couldn't do it. Mm-mm.
She ain't even smart enough for
But
that.
I get Nene was funny. Nene, I saw a live once. Me and my daughter, she sent it to me. It was one Thanksgiving where Nene had bought all her Thanksgiving food from like Neiman Marcus. It was like some high end food place, and they had these box meals. And Sierra was going through her bag, pulling it out. She had got like Thanksgiving dinner. Was so funny. Like Nene is funny. When Nene bumped into Kenya in the airport that time, a
Yeah.
season or so ago, that was funnier than anything I saw on Atlanta.
Nene has done a comedy show, right? Like a one woman
Yes, she's
show.
funny.
Yeah,
Nene
she
is
can do that.
funny. Like
Yeah.
these other girls don't really have. You might have an I, but you don't have a T. And it ain't too many people, in my opinion, that got it.
We got it.
Yeah, I think we do too, but it ain't too many people that got it. But
Okay,
anyway,
y'all.
but
Anything else? I think we
I
did
thought this
everything.
was. Did we?
Oh,
Did
we didn't
we?
rate it. We didn't
Yeah,
rate it.
rated. What y'all rated 1 through 10?
10 being the highest.
10 being
I
high.
enjoyed the reunion.
I did too.
I'll give it an 8.
What you give it, Callie?
I give it a 7 or 8.
I actually give this like a 9. I thought it was excellent. It wasn't no dry spots. It wasn't
Mm.
nothing boring. I thought it was a really good from beginning to end. I was plugged in.
I do feel like Kay and Angel are gonna have to do something because they are. I mean, like they're not saying much.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for James Earl Jones, we wouldn't even know Angel. Like, and it was funny because I think it was it Ashley? When Giselle and somebody was going at it. I can't even remember who. And Angel came in and they act like she didn't even say nothing. I think it might have been Giselle and Stacy. And I'm like, they just act like she ain't even there.
What did she say? Because I did
I
hear her say something.
But it's like they didn't even acknowledge that she said anything. They just kept talking.
Yeah.
And so
She
I
might
think
not have
Kay
been
and
talking
Angel
very
may be in
loud.
danger. I think that Ashley may have saved herself with I only got one social security number.
Oh,
Did
people were
we talk
saying.
about that?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. What? Okay.
What was that on this episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it ends, and that's how it's going to begin.
Okay, I guess I didn't go to the end then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch it. Okay,
I saw
so
that preview, and that's a good one. But yeah,
oh my
this
God. So Ashley said to Wendy, you came on this show, trying to act about all your accolades. And they showed all the flashbacks. I got 4 degrees, yada, yada, yada. And she said you try to vilify your accomplishments. Is that the wording?
Yeah, she said
I wrote it
accomplishment.
down. I can look. And
Mm-hmm.
then Wendy said, well, you would if you had accomplishments.
Oh, that's
And then
me.
Ashley said, bitch, I do. Which I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what Wendy said, but then Ashley came back with, well, I only have one social security number.
Do you know how mean that is to tell a grown woman that she don't have no accomplishments?
so she had Michael. That was her accomplishment.
And I mean, essentially that's what Candace was saying. When Candace, we used to talk down to her, basically she got her money on her back. That's they even Candace on her podcast the last 2 weeks, she was commenting about Sharice and her son. She had made a comment like she is a product of her environment. It's that whole idea that she was nothing but basically black trash.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's that classism part. And that's why I could never take, I ain't gonna say never. Outside of the year that Candace got beat up, I was on her side. Outside of that year, I could never take her side. There was an era of class that I never, how she fought to me was like a racist white woman fights, not like a black girl. Like
but it would have been like we on the same show. So
yes, at the same time, and I guarantee you my bag bigger than yours.
Well, it wouldn't have went anywhere, though. It wouldn't have went anywhere because we've seen, but we now know that a lot of it might have been a lie, but we've seen Wendy's accomplishments over the last 6 years. And without even like trying to go hard against Ashley, what has she accomplished that Michael had nothing to do with? I don't know.
She had a degree before she met him.
When she was the beauty queen?
It doesn't
Yeah, she
matter.
won a
She
pageant.
got a bachelor's degree.
I didn't say it matter. I'm asking when she was
I
a
And I
know.
beauty
think
queen.
she has
And
a
was
And
there
big
anything
right.
else aside from that?
And she did win beauty pageants. I mean,
she
that
won
is
pageant.
something
Oh, let me say,
praiseworthy.
Uh-huh.
and
Hmm.
she has a
Miss
singing career.
USA.
Sorry.
She what?
You need to be
She has
ashamed
a
of
singing career.
Oh yeah, and her singing career. I mean,
She has
so
a singing career.
She
hey,
recorded a song and a video. That's every girl's dream, right?
we said accomplishments, Joy. Just because you finished
That
the
might
project
be
doesn't
an
mean it was
She got
accomplishment.
you better leave that girl alone. She got a singing career, Callie. You better
She out
stop
here
it.
singing Roberta Flack songs.
I
What the
mean,
hell?
people come to see her because she was at one of her singing career things when she
They
did the
go.
Zen comment. She was
Oh yeah,
doing a
yeah. They
concert.
absolutely go see her. I mean, they go see
That is
Luann.
ridiculous. In all
Okay.
aspects, they go see Countess Luann though. So I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what
it's
I said. Yeah, I mean, listen,
woo.
take
Okay.
credit for
Hold on.
your
I gotta.
accomplishments.
She
Okay.
also let me think. Had she does something with yoga, right?
What did she do with yoga?
I think she like travels and teaches people yoga.
No,
I
I think
don't
she just.
really
I think
care.
she
Y'all
just
need to
goes
be
to the roof
ashamed.
of
I'm
the
just trying.
condominium.
Y'all
I
need to
think
be
she goes to the
ashamed.
roof of the condominium and sends out a text on Facebook. Come on through.
Everybody
We
don't have
logo and
to
yoga
live
today.
a
Oh,
fabulous life, but I think hers is pretty fabulous. One thing that is
oh, that was
accomplishment
funny.
is that she was able to land herself on this show. She'll be in the history books.
Yeah.
She'll be
Oh, so
Googled.
she had one that one account. Okay.
It don't matter.
Callie,
It's
I
a
Go
named
pretty
three.
big
girl.
one. It's a
Go.
big
Callie,
one.
I named four.
What was wait a minute, what was the other 12? What'd you say?
Her singing career,
uh-huh.
her degree,
Uh-huh.
her winning Miss whatever title. Damn it. Her
She's
yoga
a
business.
mom. You don't think that's an accomplishment?
Joy. Everybody's a mom on the show.
I'm just
Except for
Callie,
Okay.
be
Kay.
quiet.
Except for
She
Okay.
got
Kay.
one degree, not four, but one.
Yeah, but just we all know
Callie,
what she got, which
I
is,
tried. I did. I really tried.
hmm
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll leave
Joy.
that lady alone. I mean,
Joy was glad you did try because she didn't have nothing else to say about it. I don't know what she's
I, I
accomplished.
I still don't. That's
All
just
we
a
heard was
that's
crickets.
something I would never say to. It's certain things you just never say. It's one of those things that you might think, but you
oh,
tell a woman you don't have no accomplishments. In
I
my
mean, she.
opinion, you know what I heard? Girl, go kill yourself. You ain't did
Oh,
nothing.
you ain't
Joy,
done
I don't
nothing
Right.
with
know
your
that
life.
anybody would have
She
thought that.
okay. She also got out of a bad marriage, and she was able to overcome. That's an accomplishment.
Instead of a
Overcome what? She over
Like she was
she's
what's
a
able
the
to
single
name?
like,
mom.
She what? What was that, Joy?
She's a single mom. That's hard.
yeah.
That ain't
Okay,
easy.
hello. Okay, we know that we're all parents.
I'm
We
trying.
I know. So
But you don't think that's an
just
accomplishment? Like, I
yeah.
mean, her baby hasn't grown up.
Okay,
But I'm
wait a
just
minute.
like, I know
Joy,
that
we're not
some of my
questioning anyone's
proudest
parenting.
days was watching like my daughter graduate high school
Okay,
and then
I know that you're trying
college.
to help her out, but we that is not the accomplishments we're talking about. We all have accomplished something when we have our kids. Those are our kids. We're talking about Ashley and
But
what
some
she's
people are
accomplished.
just or some people that is their
We're
biggest
talking about Ashley
accomplishment.
though.
But for
Oh, I
some
can't with
people, that
y'all.
really is their biggest accomplishment.
Oh, good. Well, she just did that 2 years
It's the
ago,
children
but
that they
she's been on the
produce.
show longer than that. So, um, I guess before then, if that's what you need to
Oh,
do,
I can't.
Michael
Y'all,
and let's
And
see,
she managed to marry
Michael and the man in
up.
the
Look,
mirror that
I
she said
think that's
wasn't
an
him.
accomplishment. I
yeah,
do
I would.
think
Who don't
I,
want to marry up? Please.
I do think an accomplishment is marrying up. I
Okay,
do believe that. And she
well
has
there you
sense enough
go.
to wait and get a settlement because she wasn't supposed to get one.
You
Y'all know
go.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was so
So
funny.
yeah,
Callie,
so
that's
again,
great.
her number one accomplishment has helped her out really. Thank goodness for Michael.
Whatever.
Michael and
Yeah,
the
and I
marriage
think that
and the
clank clank
divorce.
man got her some
He also
stuff.
got a lot of cases from that, but that hey.
She
But
didn't.
I don't think she had to pay anything at least, so that's an
Yeah, she
accomplishment.
didn't.
Look at us, we
Yeah.
trying.
Oh,
Okay, was there anything else we want to talk about?
No, that's it. But
I
all
thought it
right. So
was a
hold
good.
on.
Okay, go
huh?
ahead.
Are we ready to go to the next thing before we hang up? Because we can make it quick about Guthrie.
Oh
Oh
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Tell me about it. Go ahead.
I don't have all the details. I just want to know who y'all think did it. Is it the brother and the son-in-law?
I
They
don't know.
came out, the police came out today and said that everybody in the immediate family has been cleared. So
Oh,
stop
so they have
saying it.
cleared.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did
the
clear
family,
the
yeah,
immediate
they cleared
family.
the brother-in-law. What I thought
Okay.
was suspicious was somebody in our group had posted the video from TMZ because I was listening to it. Because I don't know if y'all know, but TMZ has been sent now 4 letters from ransom letters. And basically, the guy was basically saying, I don't know if you real or not. If you real, you're gonna have to make sure we know that you real. And he said he read a little bit of what they had in there. And he's like, because at this point, they either need to know that because the family already said that they would pay. They're asking
Mhm.
for money. They just let us know. The FBI said they would get them $100,000.
What?
Yeah, they were giving them $100,000. So I don't know if they added money with them or what. But if y'all look at that house, this wasn't no little bitty house. This
Right.
house looked like it was thousands upon thousands of square feet. This was a pretty large home
And so why do you think they haven't sent proof of life to get any of the money?
because that lady's mother's been dead.
Hmm.
That
She
lady
didn't have
had
the
some
medicine
kind of
and stuff,
life.
right?
She was on the
I pray that's not true, but that's been my fear the
Because they
whole
said that
time.
she
they
had a
had
heart pacer
helicopters
in the
flying
house.
over trying to locate her pacemaker.
Yeah, her pacemaker. She has a pacemaker. It hasn't
Uh-huh.
connected with her phone. That lady been dead. She has some kind of medication that she needed within 24 hours. I'm telling you, that lady been dead. That lady been missing since January the 31st. It is the 16th. This is
Okay,
this.
so
I do know this. There are people that think that this don't have nothing to do with what we're really seeing. That this
yeah,
isn't about. This isn't really about. Um or ransom note because money is up there for them to get. This is about revenge. And
revenge.
if y'all didn't know, Samantha Guthrie is the very first person to interview one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims on television. She interviewed Virginia Goffrey, I think is her last name. That's the lady who inadvertently allegedly killed herself last year.
What?
Yeah. She was
Okay, but
one of the loudest victims. She's probably the most notable. She's been in a lot of documentaries talking about him. Y'all, this Jeffrey Epstein case is way deeper than what we thought.
I know. So are you saying that somebody's targeting her because of that interview and her
Yes.
connection?
Yes. They've been saying this is about revenge because if this was about money, the money is there. They've already said they would pay. When we gonna exchange?
And
Right.
if the body is not there for them to show proof of life, then what are they waiting on?
Because this isn't about that. I think
Hmm.
all
I
of
pray
these
that lady
dummy, I
okay.
think all of these ransom notes that they putting out there sending to TMZ is only to keep the story in the news. I think this is a distraction. I think
To,
this is a conspiracy. It's a lot going on here. I
I
would not
know.
be surprised if they find that lady. If she pops up, it's gonna be some illegal. They trying to make it seem like I just wouldn't be surprised to prove the point that immigration, that these ICE people need to be out here because now
Oh
everybody
Lord,
knows this beloved white woman is missing and some illegal then hurt her.
Lord, that's so sad. I
Yeah,
just couldn't
it's
imagine.
This FBI is so incompetent. On the day 10 of this lady being missing, this glove that they found on her
Yeah.
property 10
Mm-hmm.
days later.
Days later.
Girl, this is
Do you think
planted.
that's a planet glove, or
Yes,
do you think it's been there?
they look planted. It ain't got no dust on it, no tray. It's
Yeah.
been there for 10 days. I'm telling you, I don't believe nothing that's put on the news right now. Like
yeah.
that video of that man, Jeffrey,
Yes,
who
that
was
was
killed a couple
stupid.
of weeks ago, they released somebody out of the blue. Nobody knows. It ain't
Yeah.
available on social media or nothing. Out of the blue, submitted 10 days allegedly before he was killed, kicking of a Ford Explorer that was supposed to be an ice truck. And if y'all paid attention to that video, the tail light is, when he kicked it, goes in two places. But you can go to the brand new Ford Explorers the same year, and it's bolted down with two big bolts, and it's one piece. So even if somebody kicked it with all they might, it wouldn't fall apart in two pieces like that.
Two pieces.
Like I believe nothing that's put out. It's this. I sound like a psycho. Even said like my family. But everything that I have told them has come to light, because I knew about these boys that they was messing with that was in the Epstein files, because I had read all the way back in 2024 when I was bored and it was the summertime, when DeSantis down there, whoever the governor is down there in Florida, had released a whole bunch of files. That was a list of 8 lawsuits. 3 of them was boys.
Okay, Santas, that makes me think of something else to say before we get off. So let me know when y'all done. And don't let me forget Santas.
Go ahead.
Okay, did y'all? I think it's Santas, or is it Rubio? Santa. Okay.
Rubio he works.
Did y'all see the one that is allegedly putting coke in his mouth as he's speaking to Congress?
What?
Yes. Look up the video.
What?
Type in. He's sitting in Congress being questioned, and he takes his hand and he puts something in his mouth. He swishes his tongue
they
around.
Claim he put an aspirin in there. I saw that. I know
aspirin. And so the crackheads, whoever they are, have come out and said, no. That is what we do. Those are our actions.
I know. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's what they said. They said that's what we do. He's on there on drugs. What is he addicted to?
Don Jr. was seen doing that. He actually rubbed his over his teeth.
And so, do you do that with a mint? I mean,
no, you do that with cocaine. With powder.
That's my point. Yes. So the crackheads, they went and they said, "Listen, we do it every night. We know what he's doing. Check him out." Which was really scary.
That's going on. Did y'all watch that?
About what?
Pam Bundy.
Pam Bundy.
What in the world is going on there?
Wait a minute.
And she met Trump before. I mean, she was in one of the Epstein photos, wasn't she?
No, that's a fake photo. Yeah, I put mine through AI images and it was fake too. Did y'all know? Did y'all know that in her hand she was rustling through all of that paper?
Yeah.
One of the photographers got a good picture of it. They actually, it was one of the Congress people. I don't know if y'all know this, but they gave the Congress people 2 hours and 4 computers to go inside of this room to look up the Epstein files unredacted.
Oh.
So, and they had to rotate between specific times. And when they went in there, they were each given a specific login and password. On her piece of paper, she had some Congress person. I can't think of their name, but they're the Indian, the Indian from India, from South America, India. I can't remember her name, Kapap or something. I can't think of it. But anyway, they had every file that person looked up. So they were tracking. I promise to God, they were tracking what they were looking up in the Epstein files so she can combat it. That's why when somebody would speak, she would be rustling through paper trying to figure out her reads. It's like having Planet Reads. I said, this is Housewives. Y'all remember when in 2020 on Atlanta, when they had their reads written down, somebody was accused of doing it and Nene left it. They were written down reads that she had. And when she couldn't think of anything, her stupid ass said, but the Dow is over 50,000. That's literally what she said. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all think you watch reality TV, if y'all saw the Epstein files, they eating babies in there, y'all. This isn't me over exaggerating. You can go read it yourself. Put in the word cannibalism. They ate babies.
Oh God, Jesus.
They practiced that. Jeffrey Epstein was a really, really sick man. They eating babies. There was one picture that was so egregious. They blocked out the picture, but they kept the description where they all sitting around a child that's like 8 years old, bleeding from her privates, while all of these grown men sit around her. It's kind of like how we feel when we look at pictures of Black men being hung and everybody sitting around taking pictures. It's that kind of sickness. It just involves little children. It is the worst things that you could that you could think of that happens in this country. There's this belief that of taking these drugs to make people live forever. Eugenics, I think, is what it's called. It is anybody that believed in the Illuminati, go talk to them and start telling them to read. I'm telling you, it is all of the crazy ritual things that we thought happens amongst the elite, and all of these are real. I mean,
did you get this from Illuminati?
No, I got this from the Epstein files. You can Google. It's available. Anybody can pull them. What? You can pull them. You can actually go to Epstein files government. It's a .gov, and it's a search bar.
No, I was just trying to get your connection when you mentioned the
Illuminati.
Thank you. The Illuminati.
Yeah, they don't call it the Illuminati. I just said that is everything that we could think of that these elites. Yeah, I mean, and it hits almost everything that you could think of. The guy who owns Life Touch, I think I told y'all that. I don't know if I did. Yeah, who owns Life Touch, who takes all of the pictures in every school in America, your yearbook picture. If you've been a kid in the last 20, 25 years, they have a picture of every kid in America, and they keep it forever. Because I have my daughter just turned 26 years old. For Christmas, I got an offer to see if I wanted to buy her old pictures. Jamila,
you mean you were spammed that? They spammed you and said, look what we got?
No, I have been using Life Touch and
for your oldest and
since she was younger. Yeah. So it's like both of my kids have been in public schools. If you've been in public schools, Life Touch goes to all the public schools in America and takes your picture. They're the ones that do the yearbook picture, and they take a picture of everybody, regardless if you're there or not, for the yearbooks. Life Touch is the company. That's the co-CEO of there is in the Epstein files. He's a for real sick pedophile.
He got something happened with that too, right? I just read about it.
No, yeah, a lot of people have been reading and canceling all over the United States in schools.
He got a lot of schools. Yes, that's what happened.
It's all over the United States.
Yeah, the schools have stopped it. Yep. I know it was something.
I'm like, that's sick. That you want pedophiles to have access to all of our kids. They know how old they are, what grade they in, when their birthday is.
It's scary.
You gotta put all of that in online. I didn't even realize when I was reading, I was like, how much information have we given these people?
That's so scary.
Bill Gates. You don't even have a computer today and don't have a Microsoft account of some sort. He in the Epstein files, and I haven't seen him in there with children, but that nasty so-and-so. Yeah, he was in there for having sex with some Russian prostitutes and getting a venereal disease and took it home to his wife. So in the emails, his dumb behind is asking Epstein for his doctor because he wants some kind of medicine that he could give his wife that she don't know about.
What's so crazy is why did they do all these emails?
Girl, it's so much. And I think in some cases, I'm pretty sure this dude was trying to keep a running record. It was things that he emailed to himself, which isn't completely unusual because I've done that.
I do that.
Yeah, I've definitely done that.
I've done that.
But he was keeping, he looks like he was a Russian asset, an Israel asset. Girl, it's deep. It's in almost every fashion of our lives.
I don't know if I want to read it, but I should.
That's why Pam Bondi, when she opened up in Congress last week, said that if she went after everybody in Epstein, the whole government would collapse. She might be right about it. That was probably the truest thing that she said. Where you got a governor, it's the situation is so high. You have one Republican that's been in this like really deaf. Massey is his name. He had to tweet himself. He's tweeted out and said that I am not suicidal. I eat healthy food. The
Oh
brakes
my
on my
God.
car good.
I saw
Yes.
that.
I
I
practice
think you
good
said
trigger
that.
discipline. Yes. Because
Mm-hmm.
they're thinking that they're going to get killed.
They
I'm
gonna get
telling you,
you.
this is deep. This
Oh my
is
Mm-hmm.
God.
this is so deep. It's deeper than we could think of. There's a conspiracy that, remember last week when they shut down what's that airport? El Paso, I think, airport
I
in
don't know.
Texas, that they were moving Ghislaine Gosselin out of that prison
Oh no. You think
because
so?
yeah, she said that she'll tell the truth about Donald Trump if he pardons her.
Mm.
This lady is sick.
The Maxwell lady?
Yes, she's sick. That lady don't never need to see the outside of a prison.
Yep. Because women can
Like
be predators too.
in one of the videos of some girl was getting raped, she was holding their legs.
No.
Yeah,
Now,
she's
where'd you see that video at?
what video?
Where she was holding somebody's leg?
It's not a video, it's a file. The file is a picture that they blacked out, but they describe the picture below.
Okay.
And that's the one where they was holding like a girl that was approximately such years old. Her legs was open, blood was gashing out of her.
Stop it.
Yeah, like she's
I don't
sick,
think I
sick,
can
and
read
it was
that.
like a whole bunch of people standing around her.
I don't think I can read that.
Like it's the most horrific things that you could think of. And allegedly, Sasha Riley is supposed to speak to Congress. If he
Yeah.
speaks to Congress, that's gonna bust out everything. Because Sasha Riley is a man, by the way.
Yeah.
He's got to be older than me, because he was like a 10 or 11, like in 1980. He said this been going on since the 70s.
Yeah, I believe
They
it.
have created child porn videos that, according to Sasha, are still in circulation.
No.
He said he told his story for the first time when he was 18 years old and he joined the army. And I don't know if his commander or whatever they had come across a kiddie porn tape that he was in.
That's
No.
ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
they had to ask him, and he had to bring somebody else in, because whoever that brings somebody else in, he has said that this story is true. But whoever his commanding officer was, he told him what happened to him. He was trafficked from the time he was 7 until he was 13.
That's so sad.
Like
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
he was adopted. Like a lot of these kids were adopted, poor white kids. Because he was racist. He said he don't mess with, it's exact words. This is Epstein. He don't want no niggas.
No,
Because
he didn't.
he did. Because he said, I think he said, we fight and we talk too much.
Mm.
But they had some black women, because I've seen them. Because one of them nasty sheiks or somewhere in Iran preferred black girls.
Oh my God.
And I told y'all about the Wayfair connection, didn't I? How they was
No.
trafficking girls in
Oh,
furniture.
the Wayfair furniture.
Yeah, and
I heard about that.
they think Ashley's too, because that's where I heard it. I had heard about it. I just thought it was a conspiracy theory.
I thought it was too. I didn't know if that's true or not.
And they were naming this
Wayfair
file
card.
cabinet that's normally $150. They selling it online for $10,000, and it's the such and such cabinet, metal, gray lining, named Maddie. Because they always had a girl's name.
That's so sad.
Yeah, this is deep. This is way more complicated than we could even conceive in our heads. This is the sickest, craziest stuff. And all of this is true. This isn't me just making up something. You can literally go see. Y'all don't believe me? Go to the Epstein files and put in cannibalism. Over 5,000 documents come up.
Oh,
also, the congressmen that when they went in for their 2 hours, when you originally Googled Trump, when they first put the documents out, because they didn't remove the whole bunch, he came up 38,000 times. Under the unredacted ones that the Congress people got to see, almost 1 million times.
Oh,
How many times was Clinton in there? Because Clinton said,
A
"Look, I
lot.
have nothing to hide."
He's sick too.
He
A
said, "Put
lot.
them out." He said, "Show the files," or whatever he was
He in
So
saying.
he's
there.
in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know they speak next week in front of Congress.
Who?
Hillary and him, and it's 2 separate days. Hillary is in there because, according to one of the girls, she basically shoved the NDA in front of her and made her sign it with the threat of hurt or harm to her.
Hillary did that.
That's what somebody's claiming. That's the only. Why would they ask Hillary to come?
I have no
She's in
idea.
there. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why she's in there. She's not in there for having sex with children. She's in there for intimidating an adult about what happened to them.
See, I just would never think she was stupid enough to do something like that. She's so intelligent. If you're gonna stoop that low, you'd have somebody else do it for you.
Hillary was ruthless.
Mm.
She was ambitious. She always wanted to run for president.
Mm-hmm.
I always did think when we was watching the show Scandal, I
Mm-hmm.
always did think that it was a lot of play on Bill and Hillary watching that show. I know that they were Republicans on the show Scandal, but I always thought that that was a play on their relationship. That the husband was a cheater, the wife knew
Right.
about it, but she was really ambitious because she wanted to be the president. Millie on Scandal wanted to be the president. I,
She does. Yeah, that's a good
yeah,
point.
and it
Yeah.
was the same. I always thought, and she knew she couldn't do that if she left him. But coincidentally, most white women were pissed at her because she did not leave him.
Yeah.
They wanted her to leave Bill.
Well, that's what I keep thinking about the Guthrie. Once everything is over with, I'm wondering who's going to make the TV show about it. Because on Apple TV, they have
Oh,
the morning show. Do y'all
mm-hmm,
ever watch that?
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah,
Outstanding.
yeah, yeah. The
We out
morning
on
show.
season 4, I believe. I
Yeah.
look at that a lot and think, who is really doing this stuff? Because you know it's based off somebody else. It got
Yeah.
me thinking they'll probably do something similar to the Guthrie case once all
Oh
of it
yeah.
is said and
Oh
done.
yeah.
So
Girl, it's
that'll be
definitely gonna be
interesting.
a Law and Order. It's
Yeah.
definitely a Law and Order is good for imitating what's in the papers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those used to be the best episodes.
Is that the one Ice Cube is on? Because they cut his hours.
Not
Law SUV.
That's the regular Law and Order. He was on the regular Law
SVU.
and Order. Yeah,
Yeah.
SUV
Okay.
was the good one.
Okay. Well, they cut his hours, so I guess
Special
they're trying to save
case
money.
unit.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
All
yeah,
right, y'all. Let's see. It's 7 o'clock. Did we miss anything?
I know I done got sleepy on y'all.
mhm, that's it. But
Be
if
good.
y'all, I'm telling y'all, this government stuff better than any reality TV. Unfortunately,
I
it's just
see.
real. Look, unfortunately, it's just real.
Did
That's
y'all
so
see
sad.
Trump called out Claudia Jordan a couple days ago?
I saw that.
He showed a
I
picture
can't
with
find it.
him.
I heard about it, but I haven't seen it
No,
yet.
she did. She talks bad about him though, y'all. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
After
yeah.
he did the was it the gorillas? What?
Apprentice. The Apprentice?
No, the gorillas about the monkeys with Obama. She
Oh,
said
okay.
something about him that was. I mean, she told him up. Did y'all see it?
Who?
Claudia. Oh
Mm-mm.
I
my
didn't see
god,
that. Mm-mm.
it was horrible. I mean, it
Wait a
was
minute. So
good.
was this on her show with
This was
her
on.
podcast with that lady, or was it on one of
I think so. It
Carlos?
wasn't Carlos them.
Okay, it was one. It was that other lady. Okay, okay.
And
I'm gonna have to go look that up.
I think that's why he did that because she. Oh my god.
Mm.
Yeah, it's deep. It's yeah. Yeah, he's so messy. Trump like a big girl. I call him the tangerine waffle.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's good. I
All right,
will
I'll
see
talk to
y'all
y'all.
tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good week.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Kai was on.